Oops. We're sober man and child, and addicted to our duty. Hello and welcome back to another exciting Let's Play. We're going to be starting Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire, the very last game in the series, and what an ending it wasn't. Let me get my stuff settled over here, just like Sierra couldn't for this. Alright. So, this game was the very last in the series, and I'm going to say that they tried to implement a lot of new ideas, and there were some missteps, and a story and setting that really just didn't quite seem to take off. So, this is going to take place in Silmaria, which we've heard about, I think, since the very beginning of the game, like since the very beginning of the series. They talked about Silmaria and Mordavia, they talked about Shapir, they kept talking about these different lands, and it's exciting to come out here and see these different lands. This time we're going to be taking over with a Greek setting. And I love Greek settings and whatnot. Very cool. I love the mythology that goes with it. But where this game fails is in the fact that Sierra was not really strong on 3D. I mean, of course, I think they made the original Half-Life, or at least developed for it. But that was after Chainsaw Monday, where pretty much it was only Sierra in name. So I don't really think there were any of the same developers in Half-Life. And same goes with SWAT. Like SWAT 2 and 3. No, SWAT 2 was released before this, I believe. I thought it was kind of a crap game at first, and then it actually grew on me as a tactical squad-based shooter thing. Anyways, so, yeah, the biggest change is that this game is going to be in 3D. We're going to have some skills disappear. We're going to have some spells disappear as well. But, once again, this is the very last in the series. A lot of people don't get to it, like I normally don't, but I've already started streaming, so I am obligated at this point. So, wait, let's do introduction. We didn't even see the introduction.
Silmaria was a peaceful kingdom, nestled among 100 islands, until the dragon came. The beast rose from its ancient lair and plunged the land into chaos. 7 pillars were raised and enchanted with spells from ancient scrolls. The pillars were placed throughout the kingdom. As each one rose, the dragon became weaker. This powerful enchantment drove the dragon into its lair. But remember, dragons live a long time, and once angered, they do not forget. Years of peace have come and gone, and most have forgotten the dragon's reign of terror.
Yeah, you got fat and lazy, mate.
Who do remember. And for one in particular, the past is seen as the key to the kingdom. I have seen a vision that the blood of a murdered man will break the ancient spell and free the dragon from its tomb. And as the pillars fall, dark fingers of evil will reach out across the land.
Uh-oh. They're scary.
I am the king of Silmaria, and I do not have long to live. An assassin has been unleashed to kill me, and an army of evil terrorizes the countryside. Silmaria must have a new leader, and the dragon must be destroyed forever. Only a hero can save the kingdom. I pray one will come in time.
Blood! We don't normally see blood in these kind of games. We're already out of character for the series. We are out of character for the series already. Just in the introduction. Now, I realized while the introduction was playing, I goofed. Do you know why? Oh, see, there it is. 16 shadows. I didn't make it here twice. Anyways, so I've got to actually import the game, so let me get on that. I'm not sure if I'm actually wanting to show how I do this. I did explain it in another video. Oh, wait. Wrong thing, wrong thing. Goodness. C drive. Nope. Program files x86 Steam. Then we're going to go to Steam apps. Common. Quest for Glory collection. QFG4. We look for twitch.save. Wait, what's twitch.3 doing? Oh, that's a different one. That's from part 3. Okay, well, this one's from the 11th. Surely this is the correct one. Okay. We got that. Paste, Twitch, save. C drive, program, Steam, Steam apps, common, Quest for Glory collection. The game we're trying to import to. So let's cancel, play, import. You want, mate? Why don't you check again? Don't tell me we're going to have a problem. Maybe it only checks when the game actually loads. What? Okay, so let's look at the name. We have Shadows, Dash, and Paladin. Maybe that's when I actually installed it or loaded it up last time. Shadows, Dash. No, I think that's maybe more correct. Okay. What's the deal? Dude, I don't care what y'all are doing. Huh, there's a show starting in 30 minutes. It said it stopped at 11:30, and I don't want to pay $20 for one band. And I'm not doing that. I'm trying to do some yes man thing where I leave my computer and, you know, enjoy life and whatnot. Try and break the habits. So maybe we can do that in the save. Imports. There it is. This one is different. It goes in the imports folder. Hey, we got it figured out. Okay, so play, import, and there it is. Britt, there we are, as the Paladin. And can I change? I can change just like that. Wait, did that screw up my stats? I don't know. I'm going to assume it did, because this was not the finest game in the series. Swimming. Yeah, we're going to want swimming, and look at us. Through careful planning, we have every single stat that is available in the world. Proper planning prevents piss-poor performance, I always say. Acrobatics 120, that's fine. We shan't be needing it. Lockpicking, what do we need? Is there anything we actually need? I say luck, because what the hell? I don't think it's useful, but we're doing it.
So, dear boy, the reason Fenris and I brought you
Care.
here is this. You are a hero. And so, in the grand tradition of all heroes, you need to go where you are most needed. That happens to be Silmaria at this moment. The former king was assassinated a short while back. We have no idea why this was done or even who did it. Thus, you were summoned. Silmaria needs a new king, and thus the rite of rulership is about to begin. This rite will determine the next ruler for the kingdom. We would like you to enter the rite of rulership. It is the most likely way to find the villain behind the nefarious deeds going on in Silmaria. If you choose to accept this mission, you will need to go to the Hall of Kings to speak with
If I choose, I was already
the
selected.
centaur who is in charge of Silmaria right now. You will enjoy Silmaria. I am certain you will meet some old friends and make new ones. This is an interesting city, and these are interesting times. I've arranged for you to stay at the most amusing inn in Silmaria. Would you like to go there now, or are you ready to head into danger?
The things I do for Twitch. Silmaria. Yeah, let's go to Silmaria. Ah, yes, we're not using WASD. That's not a thing at this point in time. It looks like a wizard's hat. Do you suppose it's magical? Duh. So we have two emoticons. Look and interact. It's too far away for you to reach. This is Nob Hill, the ritzy section of town. You can hobnob with the nabobs here. This rock is ignorant that it is igneous. Oh boy, I'm already turned off by this. Alright, this is a spiffy spruce. This rock platform is perfect for basking in the sun. It looks like a good place for cats. Judging from the huge paw prints on the sand, it is a favorite spot for a really big kitty. Oh dear. I hope we don't meet such a cat. This arena is huge and impressive. It obviously holds a lot of sports fans. Now, how do I do things? Chainmail, magic shield. Okay. This magical sword is a symbol of honor. It mirrors the purity of a paladin's soul. This magical shield has an unyielding surface to repel weapon blows. This chainmail makes a good armor against most weapons. Tinderbox. From part 3? Maybe. This tinderbox contains flint, steel, and tinder for lighting fires. And Acme Toolkit. Your ever-ready thief kit is your key item. It will lick any lock and trick any trap if you use it properly. So let's look at equipment. What do I got here? Let's equip things, I suppose. The fact it didn't start me with that is a little alarming. Oh, wow. Acrobatics. Drop when I equip things. Oh, well. Useless skill. I can always undo my weapons. Wow, I've got a lot of spells. Why not? So where is the sneak skill? Is it the... No, wait, no. One is equips and unequips. Okay, I can unequip my weapon. I think they actually get mad at me for that. So we click on ourselves, and what does this bring up? This brings up our stuff, and equipping things, it looks like, lowers our magic. Makes sense. Defense 400. Stealth 230. Lockpicking, etc., etc., etc. Okay, it all looks good to me. Annual. Anything good in here? Nope. Options score. So I got 78 experience already. We are good to go. I've completed no deeds. I am useless to this world. This is a very well-made door. This house looks like it's closed up for the winter. The owners have left it all alone. Lonely, isn't it? So where's my sneak skill? This is the Hall of Kings is an impressive sight. It is where the king and his counselors usually meet. Looking for a job? There's some great bennies for being king. However, as long as the assassin is running around, the job security may not be so good.
You may enter the Hall of Kings now.
Ah, good. Perfect. Perfect. Well, this is an easy game. I'm king already, maybe. This place is a huge amphitheater. Obviously, it is designed so that all Cimmerians could witness decisions made by the king or king's council.
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. I am Logos, Counselor to Rulers and Speaker of Silmaria. Welcome to the Kingdom of Silmaria. I have heard much of you from your friends Erasmus and Rakish.
Greetings, my friend. It is good to know that you are here. This land needs a hero of your abilities.
I trust you understand why you were summoned here. The rights of rulership need one more entrant before it can begin. All other competitors are worthy individuals. However, I suspect that these rights will be more dangerous than they are intended.
We believe that the one or ones who assassinated the King of Silmaria will attempt to make certain the contestant they support will win.
You must understand that your life will be in grave danger.
Oh,
The
no.
moment you enter the right of rulership. We will be doing everything we can to stop the assassin, but you need to be wary. Hero of the lands of Shapir, Tana, and Mordavia, will you enter the rights of rulership?
Wow. So I just want to say right off the bat, even when this game came out, and I was playing it brand new, I really hated the 3D talking heads. I hate 3D rendered graphics. It looks like garbage, and you can tell that there's even some color loss. Yeah. Anyways, yes, I'll try my best not to shit on this game the entire playthrough. Greet Logos!
It is an honor to meet you.
Ask. Oh, nice. It even lets me know what I asked.
I am the Speaker of Silmaria. I am the voice of the king and of the people. I will make certain that only the most worthy shall attain the rulership of this kingdom. That is my duty and my honor.
All right, Rakish, what up?
Rakish and I have been friends for many years. When the king was assassinated, I contacted him through Erasmus for his wise counsel. Both Rakish and Erasmus mentioned you and spoke of your worthiness. The Rights of Rulership is a series of quests that will aid Silmaria. 5 individuals will compete to complete these quests. The one who accomplishes the most will be judged worthy to become king. To enter these rights, you must first contribute 1,000 drachmas to the rulership fund.
That's a lot of money.
This can be done at the Bank of Silmaria.
Your father, the Sultan of Shapir, was informed of this by myself and my wife, and has contributed 300 drachmas toward your entrance in the rights. Erasmus and I have each deposited another 100 drachmas.
Okay, so 500 is all I owe to try and be king. Let's ask about quests.
During the Rights of Rulership, all quests will be announced one at a time. Some rights can be fulfilled by only one person. Other rights cannot end until all contenders accomplish their assignment. A more detailed explanation of the rights will be given when the Rights of Rulership begin. We await your entry into the contest.
Oh, then, okay, cool. So it doesn't start until I start, which means I can go out and maybe get some cash and work on my skills. Let's ask about the bank.
The Bank of Silmaria is located in Town Square. The bank manager will be expecting you and explain the right fund.
Look at this. Look at his neck. Look at all the colors missing. Hey. Ask about Sultan.
The Sultan Harun al-Rashid has sent a letter of recommendation about you. He says you would make a most splendid king, to use his words. He also sends you his blessing and trusts you will choose the future you wish to fulfill.
Yes, thoughts and prayers. And only 300 drachmas, which is not a lot for a sultan, I must say. And especially for his adopted son. Ask Logos about Silmaria.
Our kingdom of Silmaria consists of the Isle of Merit and the outlying islands in the center of the Med Sea. The city of Silmaria was built upon the prime port of this island, and is a thriving center of trade for the world.
Thriving center of trade. If I were a thief, that would entirely entice me. Ask about Merit.
Merit is a large volcanic island that is said to have risen when Atlantis fell. It is mostly rock and seashore, rising steeply to the peaks of Mount Draconis. In the caldera of Draconis is the most inaccessible Lake Moray.
Ask about Mount Draconis.
The entire island of Merit is the base of Mount Draconis. Draconis is too steep to climb, and though there are trails that traverse this island, most of Merit is uninhabited, save for the isolated fishing villages along the coast.
Ask about Lake Moray.
Lake Moray rests in the heart of Mount Draconis. It is said to be linked to the sea, for it rises and falls with the moods of the tides. However, few have seen the lake other than by magic. Draconis is unclimbable.
Darn the luck. Ask about Atlantis.
Atlantis was a kingdom that sank beneath the sea in a disaster eons ago. It is said that the inhabitants were transformed into tritons and other sea creatures.
Ask about the city of Silmaria. I'm sure this will open up another dialogue tree.
The city of Silmaria is built on various levels. It was designed as a defensible fortress in the days when wars were more common. However, this city has been a center for peace and prosperity for generations. We have had no need for an army, and have none. Unfortunately, Merit has been invaded by Hesperian mercenaries. They have taken the outlying fishing villages. We do not have the force to drive them away.
When was your island invaded?
2 days after the king was assassinated. We do not presume this is a coincidence. However, Silmaria has the resources to withstand a siege, and has never in its history fallen to invasion.
Surprising, considering you said there's no army. For shame. Ask about islands.
There are many small islands that surround Merit. They are mostly uninhabited, save by animals and monsters. A few of the larger islands are owned by the individuals that live there. Travel to some of the outer islands has become very dangerous lately. Many fishing boats have not returned, and reports of attacks by tritons and sea monsters are all too common.
Whoa, what's this about sea monsters? Are they eating lots of seamen?
The sea is a very dangerous place. There are many fierce creatures that prey upon anyone foolish enough to swim far from shore.
Ask about Tritons.
The Tritons are half-human, half-fish people who live under the sea. We have been at peace with their people for generations. We have no idea why they now turn against our fishermen.
Ask Logos about the assassin.
The assassin used a poison dagger to kill our king. The poison is very deadly and unknown to our healers. Unless an antidote is administered immediately, the victim is dead within a minute. Even with an antidote, unless the victim has a very hearty constitution, he will remain unconscious for weeks. We are trying to learn the exact nature of the poison in order to cure this.
The assassin of the king is a man skilled in stealth and the use of a poison dagger. A merchant was also presumed to be killed by the assassin, for his body was found by the docks, and he died from the same poison.
A merchant? Well, that's strange. So, yeah, we also saw the king get his throat slit. So, I mean, I'm not too worried about the poison so much as I am, like, the whole throat wound thing. I'm never going to miss an opportunity to brag about myself, so let's tell them about myself.
You have a wide range of experiences to draw upon from your past. It should serve you well in Silmaria.
Let's say goodbye. I don't want to agree to enter just yet.
I shall see you again when the rites of rulership begin. May Tyche, goddess of good fortune, smile upon you.
But I didn't agree. Uh-oh. Well, since I didn't agree, certainly that means that the game hasn't started. Alright, let's see what's on the billboard. Rights of rulership. The rights of rulership shall begin when 5 or more contestants have entered. I have not. Island news. Fishermen flee. The fishing villages of Marate have been deserted by the fishermen. Fishing boats have been attacked by the Hesperian mercenaries, and the fishermen feared their villages would be attacked next. Honeybees have also been deserting their hives. This is considered by many to be a very bad omen. Yes, the very wise honeybees. How you doing there, leopard god? Doing good, doing good. I've been trying to get out more, but there's nothing really going on tonight worth going to. So instead I'm here playing video games and hanging out with you. Let's see, rights of rulership. Enter the rights. Silmaria wants you. If you have the courage, moral strength, and leadership skills, you may have what it takes to be a king. Enter the rights of rulership for 1,000 drachmas and compete to prove your worth as the next leader of Silmaria. Silmaria news. Justinian dead. Marate mourns her king. The kingdom of Silmaria is still shocked and in mourning for the assassination of our beloved king Justinian. May he rest peacefully in the Elysian fields of Hades. Ooh. Hades is hell, I think. The bank is a most impressive edifice and built right into the mountainside. Very nice, very nice. Oh, we have a Kata. The attractive Kata lady has the beautifully expressive eyes and the sweet smile so common to her people.
Greetings, wanderer from afar. Welcome to the sea sands and shores of Silmaria. I am Sarah, a Kata merchant of jewelry and gifts. How may I aid you on your journey?
Look at my Kata pin. Make the thief sign, perhaps. Oh!
Does your belly ache? Perhaps you should eat some anchovies. They always aid Marak.
I'm curious. Yeah, nah, Sundays at night, there's usually not much party, but I'm trying to go places I don't know, haven't been, and meet people I don't know. Been talking to the same people over and over, and it's gotten quite old. So I do have money. Talk to Sarah. Oh, God. Greet the merchant.
Welcome again, and thrice more welcome. You have the manners of one who earns the respect of all around you.
Damn Skippy, I'm glad to finally get my respect. Ask about Katas.
We are the children of the desert sands, traders and merchants to 1,000 lands. My mate, Marak the food seller, and my daughter, Sala, the maker of music, have come to this land of water and waves to make our fortune.
Ask about Marak. How's she doing, the old gal?
My life mate,
Oh,
Marak, sells
the man.
food from a cart. He is on the other side of this plaza.
Ah, food service, huh? Very fine, man, very fine. Ask about Sala.
Sala is still but a kitten, but she has talent and the will to become a highly skilled musician someday. Perhaps soon she will be invited to perform somewhere other than the streets of Silmaria. However, she is shy and doesn't speak except with her music.
Ask about the merchandise.
I am the seller of jewelry and baubles to please the eye and enhance the beauty of the wearer.
Ask about Sarah. How you doing, girl?
I am most well, kind sir. I hope that I may be of service to you always.
Ask about Silmaria.
This is a beautiful city, although there is too much water for the desert fur of Akata. This is the town square, where the merchants have shops and stands.
Ask about rumors.
There is word said that a hero has been summoned to this land to drive away the invaders and restore the peace of Silmaria.
Ask about the invaders, then.
The countryside has been overwhelmed with an army of outsiders. The city may be attacked at any time. That is why the city is so empty. Most of the people and visitors have gone elsewhere.
Build a wall to keep the outsiders out. All right, enough topical humor. Tell about my adventures in Shapir.
So, you are the Prince of Shapir. You are a great hero of our homeland. I am most honored to speak with you, Kata friend.
And I hope that translates into discounts.
May you find in this land the heart's content which you seek.
Wait, how do I... Oh, buy something. This pretty necklace was made with care. 10 drachmas. I'll give you 6.
Perhaps you would be willing to offer me this much.
How about 7?
Surely it is more valuable than that.
How about...
Will you not pay this?
How about 7 still?
Surely it is more valuable than that.
Oh, fine.
We are in agreement.
A nice gift for the right person. Well, I don't care much about that. Good luck charm. This piece of jewelry was made to improve my luck. 200 drachmas. Wow. No. It's a noisy piece of jewelry. What noise? A bank. I wonder if there's anything good in here.
Greetings, and welcome to the First Bank of Silmaria. This is the safest place to keep your savings secure from pickpockets and thieves. Would you like to leave your money with me? Oh, it's you. I was told you were coming. Your friend set up a savings account in your name. Hefty sum of 500 drachmas. You've got some generous friends, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. You know me. This looks like a very respectable place to keep the money safely stored in the enormous safe. The banker has a conservative, reserved look about him. Well, let's show the thief sign. The banker stares at you blankly. Okay, make a transaction perhaps? No, we don't need any of that. Once again, all the money I had from the previous game was reset. I do not have the giant fortune I previously had. I've never seen Pawn Stars. I'll have to take your word on that, friend. Let's talk to the banker.
Hi there. Have you invested in your future? This is the place to save.
Ask about the banker.
I'm Sam the Banker Man. I own and run this bank. Would you like to make a deposit?
Ask about the bank.
The First Bank of Silmaria will keep your money safe and secure. Drachmas can get heavy when you carry too much of it, and you make yourself a target for every cut purse around. The Right of Rulership Fund is set up for the competition to become King of Silmaria. You need to contribute 1,000 drachmas in order to enter the Right of Rulership. Usually people have friends and relatives help raise that much cash. We have one fund which gets contributions from all the guards in Silmaria. It takes a lot of money to enter the Right of Rulership, but it is a great honor to compete to become king.
How often do you lose kings? Number one. And number two, why does the king not have heirs? This was a very common thing. I mean, being a king was not some sort of democracy. It was more of a monarchy. So let's ask about savings.
Your savings will be kept in the most secure safe in all of Silmaria. The safe is equipped with the latest in modern locks and has a complex strap guaranteed to fry the robber foolish enough to try it. Thanks to your good friends, you've already got 500 drachmas in your account.
I got friends in high places. Let me tell you about it.
That lion guy said that he and Erasmus the wizard were starting the savings account for you. They wanted you to enter the Right of Rulership. Man, you have strange taste in friends, but they sure make good ones.
Ask about Silmaria.
Silmaria is a great place to settle down and save a little for the future. Too many people forget how important a savings account can be, particularly adventurers.
Yes.
Adventurers think they can fight monsters forever. Next thing they know, they are begging in alleyways. A sad fate for a once respectable hero. So save today to keep the alleys away, I always say.
Yeah, and if I die, well, I do have money in my account. You just get to keep it, you greedy thief. All right, tell about myself.
I thought you looked familiar. Yeah, we met in Spielberg, where I was working the alley as a professional panhandler. It wasn't long after you left Spielberg that the pass cleared, and the tourists flocked back to town. I made a small fortune and said bye-bye to those cold climes. Came to Silmaria and needed some place to stash my cash. So I started my own bank. Seemed appropriate after all. I'm still asking others for their money.
Well, he certainly has not aged well, has he? He had more hair last time we saw him, and it was also brown. I mean, yeah, he was screaming, "Alms! Alms for the poor!" He was doing that next to the bar. I forgot he was a bum at one point, so we'll say goodbye.
Our banking hours are dawn to dusk daily. When you save here, you know your money is safe.
Feeling lonely? We'll be happy to let you borrow money for your next house at only 25% interest compounded weekly. Oh, that's a nasty thing. It's a nasty rate. You readjust the scales so it is more accurate. If you take the weights, the banker won't be able to weigh.
Συγγνώμη, δεν καταλαβαίνω.
Yes, yes, yes. So, I could have sworn that they had talked about creating a pickpocket ability. Maybe that's for thieves only. I am not certain. What's this? Okay, we'll talk to the juggling Kata. The Kata fruit seller looks cheerful, bright-eyed, and eager to help. He juggles his fruit with an ease that bespeaks long practice.
Welcome, welcome, stranger. I am Marak, and this is my stand of food. If you find yourself suffering from the pangs of hunger, or desire just a snack to brighten your day, you have come to the proper place. May I aid you in any way? Just let me know, for I am at your service.
Make the thief sign. Let's push our luck.
If your belly aches so from hunger, perhaps you should buy some fruit from me. It makes a good between-meal snack.
Well, all right then. Let's actually, we need to buy some food. Can I offer 0? Cannot offer 0. Let's buy 10 fruit. This fruit looks ripe and tasty. Remember, fruit is nutritious supplement and significant source of fiber in your daily diet. And I can't offer less than that.
May your mouth be charmed by the...
Yes, yes, yes. Stop talking about how to charm my mouth. Actually, wait. Is my communication skill still a thing? It most certainly is not. I know that it goes towards something else. I think it goes towards intelligence. It has to. Score, deeds, and I've still done nothing. Let's talk to Merrick. Greet him.
I am well and fine, thank you. It is a beautiful day, is it not?
Okay, let's ask about Silmaria.
This city can be confusing to those new here. Silmaria has 4 plazas. This is the town center and the place of merchants. Above us is the plaza called Knob Hill. There are 2 paths that lead downward from this plaza. One will take you to the docks, the other to the westmost gates of the town.
Wait. Leper God, Usurer is not a common word. Your English is very good. I barely know that word. I may have even pronounced it wrong. You clever man. I swear, by the way, if my friend Glenn does another tour, I'll let you know about it. He may be going through your place. Maybe. With Richie Ramone. One of the last living Ramones. Anyways, ask about the town center.
Here is where you may buy things of beauty of my life mate, enjoy the music of my daughter, or find things of use from Wolfie the artisan. You might also save your money at the bank, find things of mysterious power at the shop of magic, or items to improve your health at the apothecary's shop.
Ask about the bank.
The bank is the fine building with the winged lion statues. The banker will be happy to take your money.
Yes, I can think of nobody who would not love to take my money. Ask about the magic shop.
Do not be dismayed by the wizard Chakra. He is powerful and wise, and has a deep heart.
What about the apothecary?
The apothecary is run by a most interesting human and his life mate. They are both caring people and will aid you in any way they can.
Ask about Knob Hill. There we go.
At Knob Hill, you will find the Hall of Kings, center of the leadership of the city. You will also find the arena, a place where combats are held for the recreation. Many of the wealthiest of Silmaria reside on Knob Hill. There is also a magical device of which I have no real knowledge.
Ask about the spinning hat.
I suggest you go up to Knob Hill and look at the thing yourself. You are more likely to know more of it than I.
Ask about the docks.
At his shop beside the docks, you will meet the weaponer Pholus. There is also an inn and tavern there. I have heard there is some sort of school located nearby, but I do not know for certain.
What about the weaponer?
Pholus is a centaur weaponsmith, and he makes a variety of weapons. He would be delighted to sell you something, I am certain.
What about the tavern? It sounds like a fun place.
The Dead Parrot Inn attracts adventurers and travelers to relax within its walls. I have never ventured there myself, for those who stand guard remind me unpleasantly of why I left Razia.
I think they actually did go through Argentina. Like, last year. Like, they did do a whole tour of South America. Like, I definitely know he stopped in Brazil and some other countries down there. And I would imagine Argentina was on that list. So, fingers crossed they do it again. And you get to meet my friend. He's a lot of fun.
At the west end of the city, you will find the Adventurers Guild and Gnome Ann's Inn.
Ooh, Adventurers Guild. We know what to do there. We're going to sign on in. Ask about the Gnome Inn.
Anne is a very amusing person, and I believe that her inn would be a good place to spend one's nights.
Okay, so I'm going to deviate a little bit from the story to tell you, like, okay, so my friend Glenn, he did the tour of South America, and he was like, man, they really love rock and roll down there. Like, I mean, okay, tonight, I didn't know what to do. There's several different rock and roll shows I can go to, but not really feeling them, don't want to go, not my thing. He's like, down there, like, and if I play a show here, I'm lucky to make maybe $50, $60, $70. He's like, I go down there, and people are lined up around the block to get on in. I get into my bus. People are, like, you know, pawing at the windows. People are, like, finding out which hotel I'm at and being like, hey, man, can I get, like, a guitar pick from you? You know, can I get my photo taken with you? That doesn't happen here. Someone hears that you're a musician here and you play rock and roll and they're not too impressed, but he's like, down there, they go crazy. That's the wildest crowds I have ever seen. They love rock and roll. And the women. The women. Oh, man. Freaking gorgeous. Walking on the beach, tits out. I gotta go. I gotta go someday. I know a couple of Brazilian girls, and they are gorgeous. Christ. Ask about the food stand.
I have foods of all types to delight the taste. From savory to sweet, I have something that is unique.
That was easy. Ask about the island.
The island of Merit is usually very popular this time of year. Unfortunately, the death of the king and the invasion have driven many away.
All right, what about you, Marek?
I am Marak, a kata from the land of Razir, desert birthplace of my people. My family and I have journeyed afar to serve one and all with such pleasures that they might fancy.
Ask about Marak's family.
My mate and beloved is Sarah, maker of gifts who has a stand on the other side of the plaza. My darling daughter is a fine musician and shares her love of music with all who have ears.
Ask about pleasures. Tell me about your butthole pleasures.
My family and I sell joys for the ear and the taste and the eye. My wares treat the mouth to a variety of sensory experiences from this region and beyond.
Tell me about katas.
We kata are a desert people from the lands to the east. We are traders and merchants to the world.
Ask about Razir. Have you ever been to Razir?
Several years ago, my people were driven from our homeland and scattered with the winds by a most evil man who usurped the throne of Razir from its rightful emir. I have heard word that my homeland has been freed by a hero, and the land is now ruled by a wise and gracious woman. One day my family and I shall all return to the desert lands once more.
Well, that was me. Let's ask about the hero. Was he good looking? Did he have size?
It has been said that a mighty hero was brought to the desert lands by my people. He defeated the foul wizard that drove away the kata. The hero is said to be a most kind and brave man.
Tell me about this woman.
The new ruler of Razir is the daughter of the old emir.
Zaisha.
She proved herself to be resourceful and wise, and welcomes my people home. Her name is Zaisha.
Tell about my adventures. Maybe you recognize me.
So, you are a friend of my people? It is an honor to meet such a hero. You are already a part of kata stories and history. It is a pleasure to meet you, and I hope that I may aid you in any way that I can.
Let's give her a coin to play some music. Sala thanks you with a song. And she plays the Quest for Glory theme. All right. Wow, this is a hell of an interior, is it not? What is this? The crystal globe glows with coruscating lights. Let's touch it. You can feel the power of magic radiating from this crystalline device. It is too far away for you to reach. The sculpture is grim and unpleasant, and not something most people would want to look at for long. Well, where is the person? Where's the shopkeeper? Ah!
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. My father Rakesh informed me of your arrival. I am Chakra Sultana, and this is the magic shop of Silmaria.
Oh, trust me, I haven't gone to a hotel, but I have stalked musicians to be like, "You're so cool!" I mean, it sounds silly, but, you know, you really love what they do, and you want to talk to them. I've been the guy that would show up early to a show and hang out first in line, like way before the show happens, just so I can see them loading in, help them load in, and talk to them for a minute. I've been that guy. And you know what? I'm almost 40 years old, and I will still write love letters to musicians I love. Dear the Epoxies, you guys are so cool. What happened? The Briefs, please come back to Houston. I miss you. Okay, maybe it's not written that goofy, but I still do love to talk to musicians I admire. Be like, man, keep rocking. Talk to Shakira. Greet Shakira.
Greetings unto you, wizard.
Ask about Shakira.
I am a wizard like yourself. I apprentice with my mother, Krisha, and the enchantress Aziza of Shapir. I am specializing in object enchantment.
Ask about Krisha.
My mother thinks highly of your magical skills. With several years of devotion to the art, you could become one of the most powerful of wizards.
Ask about Aziza.
The enchantress Aziza is a very good teacher. She demands precision and dedication to the art of magic. I had to work very hard to please her, but I learned much.
Ask about enchantments.
I make mystic magnets and have made a magical charm bracelet that enhances a wizard's skills. I also create mana pills and mana potions.
What's the difference? Ask about the mystic magnet.
The mystic magnets are a pair. You set one in a place of safety, a bedroom for example. You have only to use the other magnet upon yourself to teleport instantly back to the room with the other magnet. As you can tell, this can save your life when you are in danger.
Okay, I'm buying that right off the bat. Ask about the magic charm bracelet.
The magic charm bracelet increases the wearer's magical skills immensely. It is very difficult to create, and I have only one available for sale right now.
Ask about mana pills.
Mana pills help restore some of your magical essence after you have cast spells, and the container will vanish when the pills have been used.
And what's the difference between mana potions?
Mana potions restore your mana completely. It is more efficient than taking the mana pills, but it is more expensive.
Nah. Ask about magic.
This is a land that is rich with magic.
Wait.
This is a land that is rich with magic. This island is rumored to have risen when Atlantis was destroyed eons ago. There are many magical items and weapons to be found here. Many merchants sell such items if they consider you to be trustworthy.
So, okay. I recommend, since Leper God, since you love rock and roll, I want to recommend Paralysis Permanente, or Permanente? Paralysis Permanente. And they were either from South America or they were from Spain. And if you love Joy Division, they're the Spanish Joy Division. And, I mean, they were so good. I try and recommend them to people all the time, and they're like, no, I don't want to listen to that. I don't want to do that. Look, please, just take the time, get on YouTube, give them a listen. And they have the same sad, tragic story. Like, they all died young. They put out a handful of albums, all of them magic. And then as they were on tour, they got into a horrific car accident, and 2 out of 3 of them died on the spot. But they never wrote a bad song. Like, I mean, I can listen to their best of album on YouTube. All of it. Gold. One after the other. Really dark, brooding. Also, I recommend Sisters of Mercy, because I have a band that is a tribute to the Sisters of Mercy. And I love the Sisters of Mercy. And that deep, rich Andrew voice. Radio, light transmission. Anyways, enough of my goofiness. Ask about magic spells, why not?
What is a shop of magic without spells? However, you are an experienced wizard, and I have only a few spells that you are unlikely to have learned elsewhere.
Alright. Ask about magic shop.
This is my home and workshop, in addition to being a magic shop. If you are interested in purchasing something, just let me know. You freed Irana's soul from a Vuzel. I grieve to learn that Irana is indeed dead, but I rejoice that her soul is at rest.
Uh-huh.
May you walk ever with wonder, wizard.
Your dialogue was boring. How dare you? Mystic Magic Magnet. We're gonna offer you 80.
I thank you for doing business with me.
I really wanted that one. Wait, Magic Dagger? We don't need that. What's the Rest in Peace spell? This spell awards away monsters while you sleep in the wilderness. Being a prudent spellcaster, you should naturally invoke Rest in Peace each night. Juggling Lights spell. I could have sworn I already had this. Actually, I know I already had this. I know I had this. If I don't have it right now. Juggling Lights creates a series of glowing lights to illuminate an area or thrill and amuse your friends. Useless, and I never found a reason for it. Dazzle, Fascination, Zap. Come on, man. I know I have Zap. Can I adjust myself? I cannot. Wait, can I pick my own nose? You can't use it that way. Oh, that's such a ripoff. You could do that in all the other games. And by the way, I should probably save. F5. F5 doesn't do it. Alright. Oh, Paralysis Permanente. Let me get a thing for you. Doop 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 doop. Because these guys were really, really good. Paralysis Permanente. Artificial. Wait, was it? Sufficionada. I don't know Spanish that well. I'm sorry. Wait. Lose this. Don't. Whatever. I don't think it would be grabbed by anything. Don't silence. Yep, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's gonna block out my audio if I play some for you. So here's a link. Those guys, really, really good. Very legit. Anytime I meet anybody who knows who they are, I'm like, yes, you just got credit. What is this? The banner of an arcane symbol seems to indicate that this building is the apothecary of the city. You open the door and walk right into the apothecary. Who are these turds?
Oh, Julinar, look!
Oh!
It's that prince person who told me about you. I'll never forget him. I can't tell you how happy I am that you told me about Julinar back in Tarna. Whatever your name is.
Welcome to our apothecary. I believe we have met before, although I was in quite another form at the time.
Oh, that's right. Julinar was a tree when you last saw her, wasn't she? Well, it's good to see you again.
Alright, wow, we know these people. It's the tree lady and the hippie from part 3. Julinar appears to be an attractive young lady with a good deal of common sense, and yet she's married to Salem. The bearded man looks much happier than he did in Tarna. Let's make the thief sign to her. Just in case she's in the business. Julinar looks at you with a compassionate expression, evidently thinking you're suffering from a stomachache. Talk to Julinar. How do you like not being a tree?
It is a great pleasure to see you. You have been most kind to me.
Ask about Julinar.
It is good to be human again. In the form of a tree, you can learn great wisdom, but it is the knowledge born of solitude. I now enjoy greatly the company of others. I am mastering the arts of healing both the body and the soul.
Nice. Ask about Salem.
Salim is a man of great
Salim.
kindness and heart.
Sorry.
I am deeply happy with him.
You better be. He went a long way for you. Ask about Apothecary.
With Salim's knowledge of potions and pills, and my healing abilities, we have much business here.
Ask about Silmaria. Yes, actually, y'all be very fine healers, won't you? And y'all owe me. The both of you owe me.
This land is so much more alive than the deserts I grew up in. It is so green and lush that it soothes the soul.
You said it, Julinar. Plants make people happy.
Yes, they do. I wish I had plants right now. Say goodbye to
If
her.
you are ever injured, I will be honored to heal you.
All right, talk to Salim. Say hi.
Hi, it's so good to see you again. I really have to thank you for telling me about Julinar. She's everything I dreamed she would be.
Ask about Julinar.
I left Tarna and went all the way to Shapir by boat. I followed your directions, and there I found Julinar, all alone in the desert, just like you told me. I guess even trees get lonely. So I camped out there and talked to her, gave her some hugs and some really good plant food I brewed. Her leaves really perked up with my kind words. Then I awoke one night and the tree was gone. There sat the girl of my dreams in her place. I was totally thrilled, even if I did kind of miss the tree. We've been together ever since.
He misses the tree. You dingus. Ask about the Apothecary.
We're doing a good business here. The plants just love this place and grow really well. We like making people happy too.
Ask about Silmaria.
This is such a wonderfully cosmic place to be. I'm really glad we came here. Come back soon. You need to mellow out a little more. Put some flowers in your hair, that sort of thing.
I don't think so, and this is not 2012 where we put flowers in our beard either. Let's see. Oh, health. We got a health.
Okay, we'll do a deal some other time.
Vitality, fireproofing, healing, poison, stamina. All right, we don't need any of that. And she's more of the same. How cool would it be if I could steal from them? I save you all, and I steal from you as well. As you prosper, so shall I. I don't think I can go in this door. The door is definitely locked. All of these doors are definitely locked. Alright, can I go in this door, or is it definitely locked? The door does not have any tool, does not open to any tool you have available. Oh god, what is this? Is this the dog? This is the dog from part 3. Wolfie. Wolfie is a canine, sort of a cross between a human and a German shepherd. He has big brown eyes.
Greetings, greetings, greetings.
Oh god, he's Indian.
Always a pleasure to meet someone new. Welcome to Silmaria. I am Wolfie, an artist, an artisan of Grecian urns and amphoria.
Wolfie. You're Indian? I had no idea. Make the thief sign.
Perhaps maybe you should be taking a swim? That is a good way I have found to get rid of such itchy fleas.
I don't think the voice actor nailed this. Wait, what is this? Amphora makes a good vessel for carrying liquids of any variety. I want it because it's available.
That is a very good offer, but it is not enough for me to accept. Perhaps you will give me this much for it.
No.
Now we seem to be getting forward movement here. I think that you should offer me this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Apu, you have got to calm down on me. That accent.
Very good, very good. This is close to being an agreement. Perhaps you will pay me this.
Oh man, if that guy was mad about Apu, he would be mad about this character.
I have told you how much I want, and I shall not take any less.
Okay. Okay.
This is very, very good.
Very good,
We have made
friend.
an agreement which we both agree upon.
Happy day. Okay. I can't do it anymore. This map will help you get your bearings and figure out where you're going. Ooh, I might need that. So let's try and rip them off.
That is a very good offer, but it is not
Okay,
enough for me.
38.
Now we seem to be getting forward movement here.
Stop
I think
it.
that you should offer me this. Very good, very good. This is close to me. I have told you how much I want, and this is very, very good.
Stop it. Balloon painting. Wolfie has painted a very lovely landscape of a floating balloon. It looks so realistic that you almost expect it to float away. But I don't need it for now. It is a Pooh's dog. Yes, absolutely. Christ alive, we gotta get rid of a Pooh. That's racist. I'm tired of the only Indian representation there was in North America at the time. Let's get rid of him. Man, I get... The guy that was complaining about a Pooh was complaining that... Wait. The hair on your nape stands up. And you have a sense of danger in this area. You believe there's a magical trap somewhere nearby. So the guy that was mad about a Pooh was mad because he was tired of everybody walking up to him and saying, "Oh, hello, my friend. Thank you. Come again." Very mad at him, saying that's racist because there was no Indian voice actor. Nobody that was Indian wrote his parts and all this other stuff. It's like, look, there was actually nothing negative about a Pooh. He owned his own business. He worked hard. He had a difficult life at home, but he manned up to like 8 kids. Honestly, he got off the lightest. He got off easy compared to everybody else. Homer Simpson, you think he gets off easy? No. He's a fat oaf that got lucky at life and has a good house and good job. A Pooh works hard. Like, other than his pants riding up too high, I mean, I can't think of really anything negative about him. Let's see. Yeah. Save over that. Can I do anything here? Examine the hidden door. Close inspection on this wall shows the outline of a hidden door and the small area for a lock. Beside the lock, you see a mechanism for a trap. This could be tricky. Disarm the trap. You need to practice your lockpicking skill. You didn't quite unlock the concealed door. Well, Am I actually doing something? Listen at the concealed door. You faintly hear the sound of someone humming a sea chanty. Okay, so I actually am practicing my lockpicking skill right now, apparently. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god, I did it. Memorize the positions. So we have karate kick. Oh man, you know what? There's an easier way about this now that cell phones exist in our thing. Why don't we just do this? Doop doop doo. Alright, we're gonna get through this, no problem. I got life figured out, mate. Now, I think you're right there, yes. Why is the timer going up? I don't even have a chance to do anything. So you go here. Wow, I love cell phones. We have karate kick, which I think is here. Yes, I was right. You disarm the trap and open the concealed door. Hey, friend. F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9, F10, F11, F12. Don't get rid of the F5 button. Let me save when I want. Please.
You need
Oh!
the pickpocket knife. So, you found the place, did ya? Check it out, matey. This be the finest thieves' guild in all of Silmaria.
It'd probably be the only thieves guild in Silmaria. What do you say to that? Let's see. Show the thief sign.
I rather gathered at this point that ye be a thief. Not too many get here otherwise.
But those that do, talk to the man. Greet the man.
Well, matey, you got good manners. Can't say that about most what comes in here. I be minding the store, keeping the guild honest, as it were. I'm trusted because I didn't set out for this job. I made me livelihood at sea, till I went one way and the arm went another. So, that's me life story in a nutshell, as it were. This place is open most nights. We don't like to open in the daytime, because someone might be seeing you. The fees for the guild are a bit stiff. It'll cost you 100 drachmas to become a guild member. Still, you can make that back in a week or so. And where else are you going to fence your hot stuff but here? So, if you don't know, this place is open most nights. The fees for the guild are... So what do you say, me bucko? You gonna join? Or make the mistake of going it alone, with no union at your side?
Of course I'm paying them.
If you don't know how to take out a trap, you better check out the chest over there. Most important stuff around here tends to have a trap on it. If you got a toolkit, you probably knows your stuff. But you can always practice here, as long as you got the cash to feed the save. The other trick you can learn here is to pick a pocket. For that, you'll be needing a good pickpocket knife. I'd be happy to sell you one. The thing that might save your skin best is the blackjack. To use that, you need to sneak up behind someone and hit him in the back of the neck. If you don't sneak up enough or hit him just right, you're in for a fight. But with practice, you can take a person out.
No, Leopard God, I believe you're absolutely correct. I believe, well, discrimination is totally a business. And people... Okay, so the media, social media, news, all that stuff, they make money off of getting people to read their articles, clicks, likes, shares, all this other stuff. So they create these articles that appeal to what you want to see. They'll say this thing is bullshit, and somebody is outraged. Like, there was a game that came out called Kingdom Come Deliverance. Fantastic game. I love the game. And a handful of people, maybe, okay, definitely less than 10 people were actually angry about it. However, those 10 people that were angry about it, they had blogs and all this other stuff. They blogged about how angry they were, and then other people picked up on it and said, hey, yeah, I'm angry too. And what they were angry about is that the game took place in like the 1200s in Czechoslovakia. And there was no black people in the game. So these people were like, hey, there's not enough representation. Why don't I, there were totally people there, is what they were saying. Now, I really don't think, I'm not saying there was no black people there in Czechoslovakia, landlocked Czechoslovakia in the 1200s. But even if you did include them in the game, you wouldn't like where they are. But these people made this thing that said, hey, we're angry. That got shares and likes by people who said, hey, yeah, that is bullshit. They're not actually mad, but they'll share it and like it because they're like, this agrees with my narrative. And social media, you can only see things that you want to see. If you think this thing is making you mad and you're clicking on it, you're liking it, it's going to send you more things your way that you're going to agree with. So your whole reality becomes distorted because all the news you're going to keep seeing is things you agree with. You're not getting two sides of a story, and your reality is different than what it really is. And, I mean, to go off on a small tangent, I think that that's what all the extremism is in America, what this great divide is coming from. People are stuck in their own circle of news. They only see things they agree with. Things that make them angry, they'll click on. And since they clicked on it, they're going to see more things of that nature. And since they're only seeing things that they have been agreeing on, they're going to see more of it and say, well, truly, the world is a fucked up place. No, it's the same place it always was. But I try to avoid talking about politics, but when I get drunk on here, I do start going off on politics, because it's all fucking stupid. Like, okay, so there was a thing called babies. Some lady out in Australia was going off about babies. It was about creating a culture of consent. It's not a male baby, it's not a female baby. You consider them a they-be until they're old enough to decide their own gender. And then, before you change their diaper, you have to ask for permission. They're sitting there with an ass full of shit, and you have to ask for permission to someone that doesn't even understand what you're saying to them. Now, that's really goofy, and I have like 800 people on my Facebook. Only one of them actually thought it was a good idea. It's obviously not some sort of, like, thing that's going on. And the same girl that said, hey, babies is a good thing, this is good, she also is legally retarded. And I used to date her. And all she did was brag about how she had Asperger's. I have Asperger's. She also had a master's degree. So that's how I feel about education also. She just had rich parents, went to school, passed grades. She was not smart. And her beliefs are so skewed. But anyways, so babies would be brought up in my news cycle a lot, and everybody would talk about it. Look how stupid this is. Look how stupid this is. It's just like the flat earther thing. How many actual flat earth people do you know? Probably 0, maybe 1. It's not a big thing, but it's fun to shit on, and it's easy to get angry about. But anyways, I'm getting way off subject. And yes, they are too sensitive. Ask about contest.
You wants to be chief thief around here.
Damn shit, and I do.
All you got to do is be able to make a lot of drachmas to enter. You keep betting you'll outbid the other entrants, and winner takes all once the bird is back. You mean to be saying you haven't heard of the Blackbird? There's plenty of fakes been found, but only one really true, genuine article. She's worth a fortune if you can find it. The guild's willing to pay a reasonable sum if she's brought here. I hear Ferrari's willing to pay more, though. If someone with the bird is in the contest to be chief, then he'll win fair and square. Or as fair as a thing like this gets. Rumor has it that the bird is somewhere around Silmaria. That's why the guild's a bit empty-like. Most mates would rather the get-rich-quick scheme than working for a living, even at this profession.
Any profession. Ask about bets.
Oh, it's a betting game, and a real gamble. You can bet, raise, or call, and try to get the others to drop out. Only one bet a week, though.
Wait, what? One bet a week? Okay, whatever. Ask about Chief Thief, and by the way, I would not want to sell the Blackbird, because the Blackbird says who the Chief Thief is. I could make more just by hanging on to it than by selling it. Ask about the Chief Thief.
You know what he means. The captain of this motley crew of scallywags. The one what calls the shots and makes the waves. Head honcho here can make a bunch of bucks. It's a cushy job and the pension's good, if you live long enough to collect it.
Ask about entrance.
There's 5 now in the running for the position. A few have dropped out when the stakes got high. You got to be a high spender, or bring in the bird if you're gonna win. Who's in it is kept secret. Not everyone is known by this job after all. Most of them keep a steady, respectable sort of profession. It's good for the guild to have a boss on the up and up. Gets to know things better that way if people trust him.
Hey, Poppy. Tell about yourself.
Seems you be an experienced sort of thief, ain't ya? You'll do well around here, no doubt.
Yep, I've done a few things. I've found the Blackbird in all the games. I found it in part 1 and I pointed it out. In part 2, I got a fake for Ferrari. In part 3, I didn't point it out in the series, but it's in the bazaar. I overlooked it in the bazaar. In part 4, I found it as well and hung on to it and did nothing with it. It was good for nothing. Say goodbye.
See you later. Good night to ya.
Let me give you some money, buddy. It will cost you 100 drachmas to join the Thieves Guild. You'll need to earn more money before you can join there. Horrors, you might even have to work for it. What's this over here?
You need to be joining the guild before you can practice skills around here. We ain't no non-profit organization,
You know? What a jerk. Yep, come on. Is there anything in here? I don't think I can go in here. The door is really, most sincerely secured. And I think this one is as well. Examine the door. This is a heavily wooden door with a normal lock. Peeking through the bars on the door, you can see a medium-sized room with a table and chairs in the center. You'll also see a guard standing beside the door. You can hear the breathing of a man standing on the inside of the door. Knock on the door. That's goofy. Wait, what is this?
If this is not an emergency, do not disturb us. Go away.
Oh, okay, it's the guard post. Well, it looks like we talked the day away, and we haven't even talked to everybody here. So this is the inn. We'll be staying here. Let's do a little looking around. You see a surprisingly ordinary inn, considering that it is owned by a gnome, and we have what's up here. Who ever heard of a red-nosed reindeer? It's a fine sign. 9. The fire in the fireplace shines with a cheery glow. Reminds you of Gnome Anne. This door leads to a bedroom, much like the one you are using in this inn. This door looks familiar. Could it be? Yes! This door is identical to the door of your bedroom. What a coincidence! This is a door to the room in the inn. It's probably just a bedroom. Considering how high this shelf is, and how tall Gnome Anne is, you understand why this shelf is covered with dust. I don't think I'm going to be walking through here and looking at everything, because I don't remember the writing being anything spectacular. Also, I would be here all day. Anne is a cheery-looking gnome, squat gnome with laughing eyes and a large smile.
Hello, sailor. I'm Anagramma,
Oh,
Gnome
God.
Anne, and this is my land inn.
Talk to the gnome. Greet the gnome.
California, or whatever it is they say around here.
Dumb.
Want to get to know me a little better? I'd sure like to get to know you. I came all the way from Zurich to make this little bed and breakfast in winterless wonderland. And what happens? No tourists. That's the way my life goes.
Look at her cheeks. It looks like she's got abscess in both of her cheeks, man. Like maybe somebody kicked her in the chin so hard it broke her skull, and now she's flat. Wait, what? Let me read this. Who's Rodolfo?
This seemed like a good deal. I got a good loan from the other innkeeper in town. Nice guy, if a little chubby. As my first and only customer, I'll let you have the best room in the joint.
Well then, ask about Samaria.
I don't know much about Silmaria, because I've only been here a short time. I'm always in, and never out.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, so you're the guy the chatting rat made arrangements for. Cheese to meet you. Your room's paid up through the month.
All right, well then. Oh God, cheese to meet you. Yes, yes, yes.
Yours is the first door at the top of the stairs. All the comforts of Nome, including gnome-cooked meals.
Yes, we're going to hear lots about gnome-cooked meals.
I'll be seeing you. If you want to get into your room or the inn late at night, you'll need a key. Here you are.
I'll take it. What do you want to do on stage? Dance? You know damn straight I do. A peek behind the curtain reveals only a small dressing room. Examine the door. Why didn't they have a narrator for this? This looks like your average ordinary door with an average ordinary lock that automatically does a retina scan to ascertain if you are the proper opener for this door. Listen to the door. What is that noise? Either someone left the radio on in here, or that is a whole lot of shaking going on from the room directly below the floor of this kitchen. Below the floor of this room. Oh, it's just the kitchen. It sounds like a lot of shenanigans in there. Let's pick the lock. This is a trivial lock to open. This room is empty, but the effort wasn't totally wasted. You got some valuable lock-picking practice. And she just lets me do it. Okay, whatever. Unlock the door. Unfortunately, you don't have the right key for this door. I thought that was my door. You unlock your door and go into your bedroom. This bedroom is your home away from home while in Silmaria. It isn't the fanciest place you've ever been, but it's clean and comfortable. Opening the bottom drawer, you find a spare bed sheet. You borrow the bed sheet in case you need it later. Photos are directly attached to the wall. So they are. This is a most uncomfortable seat. This pot seems to be nailed to the floor. It must be difficult to take out the trash around here. This is a spare security chest. You can store extra equipment here in case you need to take things out while you're here. I think that's how I travel back here. There's nothing that can be done for this urn. It's past repair. Let's sit down. Maybe I can eat. Alright. Let's try a little bit of this gnome cooking, shall we? Come here, you stocky little lady.
Today's special is something I think you'll really love. Well, maybe not love exactly. More like, well, you'll find it interesting. It's garlic smashed potatoes and pistachio cream. Tessie was making baked potatoes and ice cream for dessert, but Tony, who was juggling the garlic, slipped on the banana that my gal Sal dropped.
Did you say smashed potatoes?
Landed on the potatoes, and Tony landed on Tessie. Tessie landed on the potatoes, and they were really smashed, so that was okay. Then Rover found that Tessie had set the ice cream on the stove, and it had all melted. Fortunately, no one likes smashed potatoes without gravy, so things worked out just fine.
You eat your meal, but it tastes mighty peculiar. Yeah. Now I see why I'm not being charged for this place. Right? Can I pay her money for whatever reason?
Oh, don't worry. Your rent is paid through the end of the week. Lucky for you, this town has really long weeks.
Well, okay. Wait, let's see the controls. Oh, crap. No, we want that. We want detail at maximum. My computer can handle it. Oh, that's how I can change that. Show compass, yes. Okay. See, control, oh, here we are. AZ. Toggle compass. Spells. Sneak is the K button. Okay, so here. Let's change this, right? We're changing this right now. I don't know what the swim and levitate up and down should be. Maybe just up and down. Movement modifier. Not sure what that does. So, if we're doing all this, maybe we should have JKL. Yeah, I mean, that's the best I can think of. J, K, L. Sneak will be the Q button, pick up item E, inventory screen. X, Z. Change screen size. What? Okay. Looks good to me. Wow, my game runs so much smoother now. Okay, we're going to save this just in case. Can I press E? No, that's right. I have to click on things, right? Can I climb the wall? Can I levitate up? Cannot. Ah, yes. I'm a sneaky thief. Buzz, buzz. And no rocks to pick up. And no daggers. Stealth is at 233. How lovely. That's the only thing that's gone up all day? Oh, man. Making me want to kill myself. Let's try. Okay. And I stand still and look at the time. Nuisance of 2 baddies in this area. Oh, cool. I can just hold it down and he keeps doing it. Combat in this game is very awkward. Bats are screwing me up. Okay, well, how do we do this? Where's my flame dart skill? They're too far away for me to reach. You can't perform subtle hand movements while having anything equipped larger than a dagger. Well, that's cool. There we go. Beautiful. You find nothing of value. Nothing can... Okay, I'm clicking on the rock. You turn the stone over. You feel a sudden burst of energy after this exercise. This must be a key stone. So really leaving no stone unturned. Is that ending up okay? Alright, yeah. And there's nothing over here. Alright. And back off into the dangerous world we go. Three baddies. Nice, nice. Two down. So many baddies. Why are... Okay, so I know it's turning into an angry video game nerd thing, but seriously, I always wondered why are bats and rats some of the most common characters you'll fight in any video game. You play any video game ever made. Well, we're gonna fight bats. You know how many bats I've had to fight in real life? Pretty much none. Actually, I found a bat on the ground once and I helped it out. It was pretty chill about the whole endeavor. Come now. Can I just click on this bat? Too far for me to reach, huh? There we go. No, I can click on it. I just have to hold down the control button. Well, that makes it a lot easier. All right. Come on. Click. 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 You can do this. I believe in you. Beautiful. Now, number 5. There's... And we're back at home. Let's make the bed. You neatly make the bed. Let's jump on the bed. Living out my wildest fantasies. Were I to jump on the bed as an adult, it would just not go that well. Sleep until morning. Actually, I should just sleep 8 hours every time. And actually just do this. Sleep the 8 hours. Wow. It's already 3:30. All right, let's sit down and eat and realize that half our day is already wasted. Go grab me my food, wench.
The cooks have fixed something really special. Pancakes topped with fruit.
Oh,
They
good.
started to make a salmon souffle, but they didn't have any salmon. They did get a good deal from Andre on some anchovies, though. Sal wanted to make a blueberry pie. But Merrick was selling bananas and grapes, so she made those into a pie instead. Just as Rover was taking the souffle out of the oven, Tony called Tessie a frumpy old toadstool, so she threw the pie at him. She got him square on the face.
What
and
a
the fruit
toadstool!
pie pan fell on the souffle, squashing it flat. So now we have anchovy pancakes and baked fruit. Hope you like it.
Bitch! The food smells odd and tastes even odder. I would rather chew on a wild, raw otter than eat the garbage you call food. Oh wait, these are rocks. See, how am I supposed to see these rocks down here? The only reason I know they're there is because I thought I saw them previously. And those few rocks that I picked up equal more rocks. You see a bullseye target, probably used by guards for their spear throwing practice. Yup, this is what we're doing with my life. My finite time on Earth. And how did I do? Actually, how am I doing on stats? Throwing is at 416 already. Wow. How lucky are we? Okay. Where are rocks at? Pick them up. We're good. Are we good? I don't think that's all of them, but... Oh, no, that's all of them. Actually, wait, what's the point? What is the absolute point of maxing out that skill anymore? Uh-oh. 3 Boormen! Come on now. Come on. Stop making life difficult and kill him. You know what you're doing. You're doing this to yourself on purpose. Yes, you are. No! No! Friends will cry and maidens will weep. Your heroes in the grave asleep. You may yell and you may roar, but it's better if you click restore. The moral's plain, the old refrain. Just frequently save the game. Why would I need to do that when I can just smite them? Nope. Come now. Come now. Enough of your malarkey. Kill the bad man. Can I heal myself? There we go. We're back in business. There we go. Yay. Oh, wow. I got a hell of a lot of money. And stamina pills? These monsters really drop some loot, don't they? Yes, they do. What? How many stamina pills do you want to give a man? I mean, I'm not going to say no. But I'm... Oh, God, that's a lot of health. Alright, what's in this little thing down here? You take some beeswax from the beehive. This appears to be a pillar of the dragon. There's writing near the bottom. Well, let's look at the bottom. The words at the bottom of this pillar read, "This is the second of the pillars that bind the dragon of doom. As long as this stands, the dragon shall not fly again." Oh, then we're in good shape, because it's still standing. There's my sword. No monsters. Wait, that's a lie. Totally monsters. Can I just click on them? Yep. Come now. And he's dead. Oh God, another one stepped out from behind the rock. You know what? I don't want to kill you, because I won't be able to access your corpse and steal your goods. Okay. And I'm healed, just like that. I got a shield, sword. You know, I didn't even talk to everybody in town. Wow. I'm going to have enough money to do everything I want very soon. Look at me run and blood just squirts out of me. This is how hard you know I'm working. Simple actions make me spew blood. I can already tell you right now, this was certainly the... This is definitely not as good as Part 3 was. This makes me miss Part 3. Yes, 3 baddies. As much as people love Part 4, they did complain about the combat. But this is several steps behind that. Like, what am I supposed to do? How do I reliably hit this bat? And you know what? They don't even give me anything. What am I doing fighting them? Holy crap, luck is at 471 already? Gotta be kidding me. Well, whatever. Okay, I've got enough to join the Thieves Guild now. Can I cast Levitate? You can't perform... Oh. 2, 3. Okay, right. So we get rid of that. We get rid of my sword and shield. Now maybe I can levitate. Over the walls. And there I go, off the screen into outer space. I live the life of a Kerbal before space exploration ever was a thing. This is how I get high nowadays. Personally, I would rather smoke weed, but this is all we had back then. Marijuana had not been invented yet. So I can't levitate over the walls. All right, let's disarm the trap. All right, let's grab the cell phone. We're going to be ready for this again. Come on, phone. I barely need you anymore. You took so long. All right, let's do this. All right, we got Surfer Guy. Bottom left. Banana. Guy's eating a banana. Right next to you. That's the one. Oh, we got Karate Kick. Wow.
So you're back. Keeping out of trouble, ain't ya?
Greetings, old prince.
Ugarte.
Night, is it not?
We'll get to you in a second. Join the guild.
Welcome aboard, me hearty. It'll be good to see someone new around here.
And that's it? Chief Thief Competition. Oh my. Jackpot's only $6.90. That's not that much. Okay, what is this again now? This contest will choose the next Chief Thief of Silmaria. If you have the cash, you can enter. All entry fees go into the jackpot. For obvious reasons, the Thieves Guild insists on cash. Credit from the bank is not acceptable. From that point on, it is similar to a poker game. Each contestant gets a daily chance to call, bet the minimum, raise, or fold, or drop out of the game. Your bets and all other bets go into the jackpot. Each week, the game will restart, but the jackpot will continue. Sooner or later, all contestants will fold except for one. That last remaining contestant becomes the new Chief Thief and collects all of the jackpot. Okay. Today's entry fee. I certainly do not have enough. What can I buy? Stealth oil. Well then.
You're trying to cheat me out of an honest living, such as it were. I'll starve if I accept anything less than this.
Uh-huh.
So, giving me a hard time, are you? Well, match this, you penny-pinching landlubber. You're cheating me blind, but I know a sharp dealer when I meets one. You got it.
It's that or nothing. A torch can be very useful in dark places. 10.
You're trying to cheat me out of an honest living, such as you're cheating me blind.
Yep. Pickpocket knife. Ooh. His handy-dandy pickpocket knife slices, dices, and juliennes, and the purses come right off a victim's belt, if you are stealthy. Apparently, you can make a lot of money with this.
You're trying to cheat me out of an honest living, such as it were. You're cheating me blind. But
I don't know if I ever actually used that. Oh, God. A blackjack will knock someone unconscious if the blow is well placed. However, you have to be very sneaky and accurate. Can I just click and hold? Of course not. We didn't have the technology back then for such concepts and ideas. Game engine would just crash if we tried something like that. So we're gonna bring you down to 225. Why not?
You're trying to cheat me out of an honest living, such as it were.
231.
So, giving me a hard time, are you? Why, you money-grubbing sure-hugger, I'll take no less than this. I'll not take a penny less. My offer stands. You're cheating me blind.
Yup.
You're trying to cheat me out of an honest living. So, giving me a hard time. You're cheating me.
You're cheating me blind. A grapnel is used for climbing steep walls if you attach it to a rope first.
You're trying to cheat me out of an honest living. So, giving me a hard time, are
Yup.
you? Why, you money-grubbing sure-hugger, I'll not take a penny less. My offer's, you're cheating me blind.
Yup. Alright, looks like we bought everything out from you. Can I sell you anything? You have no items that interest him. Let me grab a beer, and we will continue these questions with Ugarte, who was in Quest for Glory 2, and last we saw with him, he was in quite a bit of trouble. Wasn't he? Yes, he was. Oi. Yup. I should probably eat dinner at some point. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I have not been eating dinner for over a week now. And I've lost a lot of, well, not a lot, but I've lost some weight. I'm very happy about that. All right, greet Ugarte.
I am most well, thank you. I hope you are equally well, my friend.
No eating. I'll drink beer instead. Ask about Ugarte. No, I used to weigh 130. I'm up to 160, but I did get up to 210. I got up to 210 at one point in my life. What's up, Juan? Alright, ask about Ugarte.
I have been learning some very interesting things lately. I think you might find such things interesting as well. Orestes is a good person to know. When I become chief thief around here, I will let him keep his job.
Nice to know I got some job security around here. But ain't ya counting your cannons before they fire? You ain't won the betting yet.
Oh, this time, not even the fat man can beat me. I shall soon be coming into a considerable sum of cash.
Watch your backside, matey. Blackmail is a very risky profession.
Blackmail? Me? I would not put it quite so crudely as blackmail. I prefer to think of it as, say, keeping a secret. I'm very careful with my secrets.
Ah, he's a good friend then. Ask about information.
If you are willing to pay for information, I would be interested in selling some to you. I even have some information of a certain old acquaintance of yours. It seems he holds a grudge from the last time you met. You do need to be careful, you know. However, this is not the place for such a deal. We will speak of this later for, about 1,000 drachmas.
Really? That's quite a lot of money to ask me for, but I kind of feel okay with doing a bit of killing and exploring and getting that.
You wish me to tell you something for free? Do you take me for a fool? Why give away something for nothing when one can make a good living selling what one knows? Do be careful. I would hate for anything to happen to you. At least until I am able to sell you some information. Oh, thank you. You are very generous.
What happened to the echo?
Oh, thank you. You are very generous.
You just taking my cash? Alright, 1,000... Wait.
You need the pickpocket knife around here to be getting the gold from the dummy or the folks in town.
Well, let's get a bit of that going then. Pickpocket. Let's grab that food. Where'd my food go? And that's that. You stealthily steal the coin from the dummy. You can probably pick dummies pretty well, but that doesn't make you a first-class snitch just yet. Ugarte sees you trying to steal his purse and gives you a dirty look. He won't let you try this again. Is that just happy text? Or is this the truth? Well, we're going to steal from him. Well, it looks like he lets me try it. Nothing happens. The safe is definitely locked. It would take an expert locksmith and a good set of tools to open this. And then there's the little matter of the trap. Okay, so actually, let's check this out. Yes, there's the pickpocket skill. It is a thing. It is a thing. You can't use it in that way. Okay.
It gotcha. If you ring the bells, you know you need to practice more. If you get the coin, I'll set up the tougher dummy next time.
I need to wait till he sets a more difficult dummy. Okay, so I can pickpocket. Well, let's go home and rest for 8 hours. And see what happens. Pick the lock. You try to pick the lock. You need a little more practice. And there we go. Lovely. And to bed we go. Sleep for another 8 hours. I'm still not sure if this game does suffer from stat decay. Like, if you don't use the stat long enough, then it does decay. If that's the case, then that's just highly annoying. But then again, since this is the very last in the series, who cares? I mean, it's still annoying, but marginal. Marjorie. Alright, let's see what kind of goofy crap she's crapped out today. Tell me about Tessie the Toadstool and Lyndon Johnson, or whoever you got in that kitchen.
We're having goulash. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
You eat it. You've tasted worse. Wow, I'm a bit disturbed at the lack of details in her story this time. Just the stern warning. Alright, it's another bright, beautiful day. Let us explore the city some more since we totally missed a spot over here. Oh, what's this? You push open the door and you're in the Adventurers Guild. It looks pretty much as you imagined it would. It's dolphin-free tuna. It was caught on porpoise. Oh no, Pumbaa! Poor Pumbaa on the wall. It's a numbskull. Little goat skull on the wall. What's this? The writing on the plaque shimmers for a moment, then reads, "To unlock the mystic gate to untold riches and power, you have to but say the word that rhymes with orange." Florence? Okay, we're gonna totally dispel this right now. There are words that rhyme with purple and with orange. Words that... Nope, not weird. Words that rhyme with orange. Wait, what is this? Come on, come on, come on. Eminem proves there are plenty of words that rhyme with orange. Wait, that might actually be interesting to watch. I might have to check that out later. We're going to keep this one short. The rumor that orange doesn't rhyme with any other word is, unfortunately, incorrect. Orange rhymes with blorange, a mountain in Wales, and sporange, a technical word for the sack where spores are made. Well, that's so deliberate, I can't help but feel it's kind of cheating, though. Let's look at this armor. The night is always darkest just before the pawn. Ooh. So, blorange. Alright, alright, alright. Adventurers Guild Bulletin Board. Potion ingredients needed. Feathers. Hey, man, need some energy? Well, so do we. Bring the feathers of a Pegasus to the apothecary and we'll fix you up. Keep on trucking. Announcements. Rights open. Enter rights of rulership. Be king of Silmaria. Good job for the best man or woman. Go to Hall of Kings. Well, let's just write those sentences with as few words as possible. Help wanted. Lost basket. Small wicker basket. Last seen on the beach southwest of Silmaria. Return to Sara the bead merchant. Small reward. Wanted help. This is the opposite of help wanted. Regicide. One for the crime of regicide. Assassin of the king of Silmaria. Reward of 2,000 drachmas for information leading to arrest. Only 2,000? That's not much at all. Anyways. You see the logbook of the adventurers in Silmaria. Let's go ahead and sign it with a flourish. Examine the logbook. Looking over the logbook, you realize that it is relatively new. You figure it was started when Toro took over as the Adventurers Guildmaster here in Silmaria. Ah, yes! Toro! If y'all remember, Toro was the big Minotaur from the very first game, and we chose to sneak past him. I mean, in, one of the games we killed him. But then we restored our game and snuck around him. Just so that way, continuity. Okay, read the logbook. The latest entry says, I, Elsa von Spielberg, have come to Silmaria to win the rights of rulership and become ruler of this kingdom. Elsa is here. I hear drunk people shouting outside. And laughing. Dummies. Alright, sorry. Sometimes I hear car crashes and fights outside. Let's see. Sign the logbook. You take the pen lying upon the table and dip it into the octopus ink, and then sign your name and quest into the book. Did I not sign it with a flourish? I should have. Ooh, it's him. Now, where is the moose head? Legend says only virgins can see unicorns. You pretend you can't see it. It was the beast of times. It was the worst of rhymes. That's a tough way to make it buck. To make a buck. Oh, God. See, okay. One thing that's a little difficult is for me to read and describe things to you. The game thinks that you're looking at the same screen. So whenever I look at things, I'm reading something that only you can see. It's not really describing it like the other games, where you could listen to me in the background. So I'm thinking that I should cut back on the descriptions, because even though there may be some fun puns and stuff like that, if you're simply listening to me, you're not going to be able to get the full joke. It's going to sound like random talking.
Good see Hero Man. Good Hero Man here. Toro like Hero Man.
Greet, Toro.
Good see Hero Man.
Yes. Well, I'm a pretty good-looking dude. Ask about Toro.
Like Silmaria. Feel like home. Like guild. Important job. Miss Elsa. Want Elsa be here more. Glad see you.
Yes. Ask about the Adventurers Guild.
Good place talk adventure. Good place make body strong. Good place learn things. Good place.
Ask about the Guildmaster.
Toro come here. Guild guy ask Toro if adventurer. Toro say yes. Guild guy say Toro, Guildmaster. Guild guy go, Toro stay. Toro, Guildmaster.
Nice, very nice.
Come here with Elsa. No like man Elsa with. Stay here in Silmaria.
No like the man that she was with, huh? Who is she with? Ask about Elsa.
Elsa good. Elsa hero. Make brigands leave Spielberg. Fight brother all time. Brother dumb, but brother boss. Dumb boss, bad boss. Elsa leave Spielberg. Elsa come here be boss. Elsa good boss.
Ask about the man.
Man got money. Man got big house. Man got big boat. Man got Elsa. No like man.
Some guys got it, some guys don't.
See hero man later. You good man.
And you don't got it. But I don't see the moose head in here. Oh, wait, here it is. If you are not moose-staken, this is the rare moose fish. Remember, no moose is a good moose. All right, let's run on this thing and get our stats up. You engage in strenuous activity of physical fitness. It takes a lot of energy to do this much work. Just kind of walking here, but it makes me strong. Man, he's really going at it. What the hell am I walking on? It's got a head and a tail. Oh, man. Is this a treadmill or a torture device? It's hard to tell. Let's see, let's examine this door. The metal grate prevents access to the stairs. There is a simple lock on the grate. Oh no. The stairs lead to a landing, then continue upwards. You can make out several voices snoring upstairs. A small sign on the door says, Old Fisherman Home. Knock on the grate. There is no response. People are still asleep upstairs. Pound on the grate. Oh, God. Pounding doesn't disturb the sleepers upstairs. They must be really retired. I'm really hoping that these snoring sounds don't continue, because that used to be a bug in the games. Pick the lock. Picking is not something you should do when you're being watched. Okay, good. The snoring stopped. Oh, fine. Just have a stamina pill, why don't you, you big baby? This young man looks like he is around 20 years of age, and he has been outdoors most of his life. We see a fisherman sitting on a ship.
Kalimera! That means good day here in Silmaria. Welcome to our city. I hope you find happiness on this island. I am Andre, a fisherman. I am also happy to ferry people to the nearby islands on my boat.
Make the thief sign, why not? Andre looks at you with curiosity, but then says nothing in response.
That means good. I am Andre.
Talk to Andre. Greet Andre.
Yesas. It is nice to see a new face around here.
Mm-hmm. Especially a face like mine.
I am out on this dock on most mornings. I fish for most of the day and evening, and come back in the night. I know the waters around Silmaria in my sleep.
Ask about boat.
If you ever wish to go for a boat ride, I'll be happy to take you around the bay or to the nearby islands. Any further out than that, and boats are attacked by sea creatures. Most fishermen on Marit live in the villages outside town. That is, they used to live there. They have been driven from their homes by attacks from armed mercenaries. They have been driven from the sea by attacks from tritons and sea monsters, and most have left this island. I am the sole remaining Silmarian fisherman.
What fortune! You are either very industrious or very stupid.
Tritons are half men, half fish people who live under the water. They used to be friendly and helpful to fishermen. Lately, though, they have attacked every ship that sails past the nearby islands. No one knows why they have become hostile. The mercenaries are armed soldiers who have been sailing into the fishing villages and driving all the fisherfolk away. They could invade the city any day.
Ask about Silmaria.
Silmaria is the only city on the island of Marit. Marit is a large island, as you can see if you look on the map. In good years, you can sail around the entire island. This is not a good year, and the seas are too dangerous to travel that far.
Well, he just...
It was good speaking with you. Yesas!
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, us.
You here to enter the right of rulership? Most of the newcomers are here for it right now. Fools, it's going to take a real warrior to become king of Samaria.
Yeah! Yeah! Make a thief sign. The weaponsmith just looks at you and shakes his head in disbelief. Oh, man. Sell something. Oh, let's sell our shield. Just kidding. We don't need that. Wait, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. So we're gonna sell all of it. Let's sell for 2.
You think I'm made of money? I won't pay more than this for it.
All right, then.
We got a deal.
$48.
Nice dealing with you.
More like nice stealing from you.
You think I'm made of money? I won't pay more than this for it. We got a deal.
All right, I'm sure you got something good to purchase. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? A magic sword and a helmet. How much is the helmet? $150. I can afford that. Magic sword, unit weight, damage 35. How much does our sword do? I'm curious. 40. $35. Our shield. Okay, our weapon is much better. And by much, I mean it's slightly better. Yup. We shan't be screwing with that. This helm is designed to keep the head from being split like a watermelon.
Nice dealing with you.
Oh yeah. So I guess that's all he's got for us. Let's equip that before we forget. Because we will forget. Y'all know me.
Yeah. Welcome to sunny Samaria. What do you want?
I want to know about you, friend. Tell me your deepest secrets and desires. Tell me what keeps you awake at night and crying. Tell me how you became who you are.
I'm Bolus, weaponsmith and weapon seller. You need a good weapon, you go see me. You got a spare weapon you want to get rid of? I may decide to buy it. If it's about weapons, I'm the person you want to deal with.
Yeah.
You want to see my weapons? Show me you've got the cash, and I'll show you my stuff.
Should I meet you in a dark alleyway for this, or you're just gonna show me your stuff right here in front of all the women and children walking by?
There's a strong warrior in town who calls himself Magnum Opus. He knows how to use real weapons.
Sounds like
There's
a
also
man.
A big, ugly guy that hangs around with the scientists. I don't see that he's got any weapons, but I hate to mess with the size of those fists. Then there's a woman. I can't believe a woman thinks she can become king here. Kings are men, not dames. She'll learn her lesson soon enough. If you play in the big leagues, you've got to be tough.
Actually, he makes a good point. Very progressive of them. Very progressive of them to hold a tournament to become the next king and then let a woman compete. Then what is a queen? Can a man be a queen? I mean, in modern day, yes. Yes, I've definitely met a few queens in my day. Anyways, ask about the right of rulership.
The rights of rulership are not for wimps. They prove who is the finest man suited to become the king. You've got to be tough to be the king of Samaria. Brains and brawn. The best combination for the true warrior.
Mm-hmm. Let me just brag about myself. Don't mind me. I just run around the whole town talking about myself.
You're a hero? Wouldn't know it to look at you. You'll have a chance to prove it around here. Just enter the rights of rulership, and we'll see who's a hero.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna prove it to you.
You know where to look if you're looking for weapons.
Can I go in your barn? Where you no doubt keep your girlfriend, a.k.a. all the sheeps? Ah, yes, this building. This is the entrance to the school you feel you know so well, and yet have never seen or visited. That's right. We are in the Adventurer's Correspondence School. This room has a smell of dust and musty books. It is so cluttered that there is hardly room to walk. From the layer of dust you can scuff on the floor, you gather that no one but you has come through the entrance in quite a long time. The books are very dusty and yellowed with age. Who is this at the desk? You see a weary old man who looks very, very bored. Let's show him the thief sign. If he's an adventurer, he will know what this means.
Oh no, I'm not going to admit I know that sign. It can get a guy in real trouble, you know.
F.A. Surely those initials can't stand for famous adventurer of the Famous Adventurers Correspondence School. Is this the man who got me into adventuring in the first place? Is this the one that the game has referenced 1,000,000 times over? You already know it is. Greet the man.
What? Oh, what are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
Ask his name.
Name? What's a name, boy? I've been called a lot of things in my time. You can call me Famous Adventurer. That's mostly what I'm known as now. New in town, huh? I was going to write a travel book about Silmaria sometime. Maybe I did. Just can't remember. Anyway, go see for yourself. Only way to learn.
Ask about the school.
This is the Famous Adventurers Correspondence School. You think this was the library of Silmaria?
You've written a lot of books. How did you have time to adventure if you write so many books? Let's tell about ourselves and maybe get some respect.
So you're a graduate of this school. I didn't think anyone ever read the crap I write. Got some advice for you, kid? Don't grow old. It ain't worth it.
If I play my cards right, I will grow old. And if I don't, I will make you proud.
I've got enough junk cluttering this place already.
Oh, just not accepting any money then, huh? Well, fine, then I am out of here. What good are you?
Γεια σας. Μιλάτε ελληνικά?
Mm-hmm. Well, I got an idea. Sneak. Pickpocket.
Συγγνώμη. Κάποιος μου έκλεψε τα χρήματά μου.
Through your actions. Oh, he called the guards. Itchy fingers reached for a purse. Your knife did slip and things got worse. The guards did come and you got caught, and all your heroics have come to naught. What? What? There we go. Well, what's out here? Oh, God, that's right. There's more. This is not a big city. It's just a lot of screens to go through everything. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's click on you. What's your deal? It's too far away for me to reach. Welcome to Science Island. To activate the cable car, release the gears on the windmill. Release the brake. Set the brake as gondola arrives. Enter the gondola, and then release the brake again. Okay. So the windmill is engaged. Are you on your way? Oh, wait, no, because I need to release the brakes. Pull the lever. Lever doesn't want to move. Push the lever. Stuck in place. Let's look at it. The lever looks like it affects the machinery leading from the control box below and out to the overhanging pole. You assess that it probably switches something in the way. Let's use force. Oh, God. With a surge of strength, you force the lever to move. Unfortunately, you feel a snap and the lever flips out of your hands. No. Can I go in the ocean and grab it? Can I cast fetch? Is there a fetch? There it is. Huh. Okay. I think I know what to do. I think. My knowledge on this game and all the puzzles and whatnot is really, really weak. Like, I don't remember how to beat this game offhand, so you're going to see me actually struggle on this one and probably even pull up a walkthrough again. But I think I know how to handle this puzzle. Do you? So we need a stick, but we don't have a stick. What can we find that is stick-like? We have a magic spear. We don't need a magic spear. We have a spear, and then we have a throwing spear. Okay.
Nice dealing with you.
We're going to take one of each, just because we can.
Nice dealing with you.
Beautiful. Maybe the spear can actually get us past this little quandary that we have put ourselves in. Truly, we are the villain of our own story by breaking that. We're like Costanza. We get in our own way of our own success by doing the things that we shouldn't have done. I swear, I'm totally rewatching all of Seinfeld, and that guy really is the villain in his own story. I mean, can I go down there? I have a swimming skill. Am I not allowed to use my swimming skill here? Okay. We'll just do that. Beautiful. There's a slight jerk as the spear sets into place. It seems to fit perfectly. Here comes the gondola. Wait for it. Wait, what's your problem? Don't screw this up. And now what? Maybe, trigger spell, perhaps? No? You are so off. But well, that's actually a good touch that it moves things. Okay, let's read the directions again. Certainly. And now I need to release the brake again. Yeah, I don't think the force bolt is the way to go. Oh, well, there you have it. Very inconvenient. Why did I have to use magic to enter Science Island? I like how it just stops up here on its own. The curiously shaped building is rather enigmatic and inconclusive. Alright, let's save again. Because that's how we do in Sierra games. How do I even enter? Where's the entrance? Welcome to the Academy of Science. You too can have a career as a successful research assistant for a brilliant scientist. Please take the simple science quiz to do serious research. Take the test. What is the purpose of science? To explore new worlds and new civilizations, to discover the true meaning of life, the universe, and everything, to find out what dimension the missing sucks go when they're wasted. Oh, there's more answers. To provide telepathic communication with ants. To explore new worlds and new civilizations. Wrong. While you are an enterprising individual, you are clearly not a scientist. That was not the correct answer. You will have to do better than that. What is the goal of a true scientist? To get tenure at a major university means set for life. To impress the babes with all your towering intellect. Plot to take over the world, or all of the above? Yes. What does every scientist need? To be able to spell Beetlejuice? To be able to tell the difference between a hawk and a handsaw? A diploma from the Academy of Science in Silmaria, or a perpetual motion machine? Well, let's just go ahead and pay homage to where we're at. A diploma from the Academy of Science in Silmaria. I could only guess. You're definitely a degree above the ordinary. What is a quark? Bartender on a space station. That's a Star Trek reference. A measure of weight. particle of an atom, or all of the above? It's actually all the above. A true scientist looks for all the answers. Why is science essential? Without science, the world would be destroyed by ignorance and superstition. It keeps scientists employed. Were it not for science, gravity wouldn't exist and everyone would fly around. All of the above. Let's say all of the above again. What? Tried to outsmart this test, did you? Caught ya. Oh, and it went backwards. That was your second wrong answer. Maybe you're just not cut out to be a scientist. What is the essence of a scientist? A profound mind in a round body, brains, brilliance, and a body that won't quit. An incredible intellect and flair for the savoir-faire. I don't speak French. Subtlety and a bad temper. Let's do the incredible intellect. Ooh, scientists are cool. Calculating, cunning, capable, incredible, and modest. Getting closer. What is the Academy of Science? The domain where trained brains are disdained? A gathering place for the greatest minds, a training zone for towering intellects, and an excellent and exciting environment for experience. The best place in the world to be. A collection of backbiting, plagiarizing, criticizing crazy old coots who think that they should rule the world, or a place where people who have no lives tell others how to live theirs. Well, we're the cool place we want to be. You've obviously come to the right place. One more. What is magic? Superstitious hogwash? Ludicrous legerdemain, deceiving weak and shallow minds, an irrational ideology of idiocy? Or all the above? All the above. Correct. Science shall send superstitious stupidity to oblivion. Movement of the giant gear now reveals an open door into the Science of Academy. Congratulations, you're now lucky enough to be a scientist. Lucky guy. Let's save. In case I want to start stabbing people. Either with my sword or my penis. I think we know this sign. Is this a pie graph or a pizza pie? Is this a pie chart or a pizza? Wow. What's this? A computer. A bright flickering green screen hurts your eyes a little bit as it displays test questions. So you want to be a scientist. It takes real brains to wrestle quadratic equations. If you believe you have what it takes to be a successful scientist, take this simple test. You too can be formulating theorems for the universe in no time. What is a daffodil? A great price on a daff? I don't get it. A member of the Narcissus genus? A very silly crocodile? Or a pickled duck? I get that one. We're just going to go with the Narcissus genus. Physics. What is aerodynamics? The forensic study of death by being pushed off a flying hammock. A type of exercise to music. That's aerobics. The branch of science that deals with the motion of air, or all the above. We're going to do the motion of air. Geometry. What is a quadrant? A 4-person flame war. 1/4 of an ant. Where they keep space-time anomalies, or the arc of 90 degrees. No, that's, I think, a right angle. We're going to do the anomalies. No, I was wrong. Astronomy. Name a constellation. Carcinogic, the crustacean. Nope. Prego, the not-so-virtuous. O'Reilly, the radar. Okay, I think carcinogic is... I mean, it's cancer, not... But cancers are crabs, which are crustaceans. Oh, get the f out of here. Alright, what is an octopus? A cephalid mollusk? Obviously, that's right. What the parrot said is the cat ate him. Octopus? Okay, whatever. Octopus! An 8-armed kata? Okay. Incorrect. Try the test for the assistant lab researcher. Name the 3 elements of pizza. Well, it names 3 elements and all of the above. Okay, whatever. What is the square root? A factor of a number that when squared gives the number. What is an insect? The opposite of an outsect. Arthropod. What is an earthquake? The latest fad in computer games. Oh, quake. Get it? Huh? A shaking of the earth that is volcanic or tectonic. What is an orbit? An epitaph for a dead rabbit. The opposite of an ambit. A path described by a celestial body, and that's a long one. You have somehow managed to guess your way through this test. You probably are competent enough to now become a lab assistant. The secret scientific laboratory access code is science. Can I do that one again? I kind of want to make that. We're going to save right before we take the test again. We're going to do this. We're going to make it as a scientist. Who knows if it actually makes a difference? Narciss. Alright, we're doing good. O'Reilly, the radar. Constellation. Oh, none of the above. What is an octopus? I thought it was this, no, well, Get it? An 8-armed cata, because they're cats. They're considered pussy cats, but they would have 8 arms. I tried to escape and it wouldn't let me. You are not correct. Perhaps you should try the lab assistant test. Name the sum of 2 plus 2. How much would you like it to be? What is a flora? All of the above. What is geometry? All of the above. What is a reindeer? The ruling elk. Name a part of the body. You have failed miserably. Perhaps you should pursue a career as a computer game programmer instead. Bye-bye! Okay, we're gonna get this. We're so close. We're gonna pass their silly test. Narcissist. That arc. None of the above. Congratulations, you have successfully passed the test. You are fully qualified as a lab assistant. What? Your secret scientific laboratory access code is fun math. What is this?
Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate and should not be touched by anyone other than a true scientist.
But I'm... Talk to Dr. Pretorius. Actually, let's make the thief sign. Pretorius looks at you with curiosity as though cataloging a new scientific phenomenon in his mind. He has obviously never seen the thief sign before.
You mean you are not here to become a famous scientist? I'm afraid I'm very busy right now and have no time for salesmen, reporters, adventurers, or other riffraff. I am head scientist and instructor at the Academy of Sciences here in Silmaria. Most of the scientists are on sabbatical right now. There was a little disagreement about one of the experiments. However, we are fully operational as an educational facility. You are wise to ask that. Pizza is the essence of scientific principles. A well-designed pizza is like a well-designed experiment, balanced and planned in every aspect. The crust must be crisp and to the point, like the hypothesis one seeks to prove by experimentation. The sauce must be the careful combination of the various substances distilled to their essence, like the exploration of a hypothesis of the experimentation. The cheese must be binding, like the culmination of the exploration of a hypothesis of the experimentation. The anchovies and artichokes, which are necessary for the truly well-designed pizza, are there because they happen to be my favorite pizza toppings.
All good reasons. All good reasons. So, I've worked at pizza places for about 10 years. And I gotta say, I've eaten a lot of pizza. Whenever I go out, I don't think about eating pizza anymore. I feel very connected to it. I love pizza. Pizza's absolutely fantastic food. And I'm not avoiding it because I ate it pretty much every day for 10 years, but mainly because I just want to eat new things. Personally, I think crawfish boils are the perfect thing ever. And it is almost crawfish season, and I will be foaming at the mouth ready for it. Kind of want to get a crawfish tattoo, actually.
Science is the application of mathematics and reasoning towards solving the problems of the universe. For example, one could say that the flare of the hypothesis is equal to the sum of the glares on the opposite sides. Unless, of course, you consider that to be triangular reasoning.
Ask about Gort.
Other than a slight speech impediment, Gort is the perfect example of the self-made man. He is the very model of the Aristotelian ideal. Just look at that splendid cranium capacity. You will not find a finer specimen anywhere.
Very fine, man. Very fine.
Science Island was constructed by careful scientific processes. It has all the necessary elements for research. A microscope for the minuscule and a telescope to explore the cosmos. There is a platform designed to land flying machines and a crane to retrieve subsea surface vehicles. There is also a slide for launching upper orbital artificial satellites. Unfortunately, most of those things haven't been invented yet.
Oh, that's all fantastic plans, but
When you come to the revelation that science is the ultimate adventure of a lifetime, you may return here to begin your academic career.
you what? Oh, God. Alright, let's see what happens. If anything. Nothing. Oh, I've really scaled back on the death sequences in this game. Looking at a Frankenstein monster, this tall man is strangely proportioned and has an odd complexion.
Please do not touch the equipment. It is dead.
Yes, we've already heard that. Alright, there's no reason to be up here. And I gotta click on it, apparently. Okay, well, this was a giant waste of my time. Other than just not having to take the test later on. And on the gondola we go. I don't want any more shenanigans in the future, because getting the force bolt to hit it just right is annoying. Or maybe we can just tie a rope to it. It might actually work better. What a day, what a day. We talked to some goofball on an island. Now what do we do? Well... maybe we can do the Blue Parrot Inn. If anybody's here. Looks like it's closed. Okay. Just kind of walking around spewing blood everywhere. I have a very serious medical condition where I do not sweat. I just spew blood from my pores like that snake that shoots blood from its eyes. No, it spits blood. It spits blood in its opponent's eyes. Like, what kind of screwed up evolution is that? Can't you, like, grow fangs or spikes or a scary bite? Hide better? No. I'm a snake. I'm going to shoot blood from my eyes. I'm sorry. I'm going to spit blood into your eyes. Then again, I mean, you look at frogs. Like, what is a frog's natural defense? You pick it on up, first thing it's going to do is piss everywhere. That's a terrible way. What, really? I can only sleep for 8 hours or until a certain time? That's lame. Steal the sheet. Through your actions, you have forfeited the right to use the peace ability. It's fine. Get it back later. Just run around on my bed in my boots. Really make all the Asians out there very angry. Not only do I stomp around inside wearing shoes, I jump on my bed wearing boots. Yeah, dinner might be alright here in a little bit. Are you out of here? Alright, have a good night, Leper God. Thank you for checking out Paralysis Permanente. You shan't be disappointed. Nary a person is here. What sort of place is this? Bum bum. Is there anything in these buildings? I think not. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'm not going to search these spots because I can only guess that if there is any treasure there, it'll only show... Nope. It'll only show up if there are monsters there in a later quest. Oh, nice. I can use items here. Click on him. Click on him good. Give him the business. Kill the Romans. Yeah. 45 drachmas. Can you believe it? I think you can. Wow, I can just do this whole game with the mouse. Looks like they actually did it right in that way. Let's go ahead and sneak. Just for fun. There's no actual reason we're doing that, just for fun. Pickpocketing, 117. Strength went up very quickly. God, luck. I think maxing things out in this game will not be a problem. Unless, of course, once again, we do have problems with stat decay. Alright, let's check this Thieves Guild out again and do some more pickpocketing. Practice. Now that you're an official member of the guild, you know how to bypass the trap on the door. Alright, good. 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 Oh, what's this? The sinister-looking cloaked man seems familiar somehow, but he is keeping his face hidden from you. You have a bad feeling about him. You stealthily steal a coin from the dummy. You can probably pick the dummies pretty well, but it doesn't make you first-class snitch just yet.
It gotcha.
Yep. Okay, I'm actually having fun with this game. Gonna need a more difficult dummy. Let's go talk to this guy. Speaking of dummies. Greet the man. The man glares at you and nods. Ask the man's
What's it to
name.
you? My friends know me and my enemies don't last too long.
Who are you?
I don't spread rumors. I start them.
It's not very dangerous sounding. Ask about your dagger.
I'm good with daggers. Maybe someday I'll show you just how good I am.
Is this Bruno from the first game? Or maybe you're the chief thief from part 4. Maybe he is. Maybe he's not. So my internet's starting to do things where it'll bring up Gmail all of a sudden, be like, hey, look, here's an email you received 17 hours ago. Don't you want to see this now? No. Don't care. Couldn't give a toss. And through the archway we go. But this is not where we need to be. I totally walked the wrong way. So I'm actually having a little bit of fun playing this game. Just exploring things, doing whatever. With this game, I feel like they knew it was going to be the last game that there was. Ergo, why it's a big reunion of all the different characters throughout the entire series. And they did something similar in Futurama. And it was the one where Fry had 300 different cups of coffee. And some of the, more hostile characters were actually pretty chill. Mom. Mom was pretty chill in that series. She's like, oh, what the hell. I'll sit down in a garbage alley and eat food with y'all and sup. I will sup with thee. She would never do that, ever. And then to have all those characters in one spot at once, that was them taking a gamble, saying that this might be one of the last episodes we ever make. And for a very long time, it was true. And Futurama put a couple of movies out, and they got back on the air. And then it got put back on the air, and then it got taken off again. And now it's done for good. And I feel like that show really did run its course. Very fine series, but I feel like the story ran its course and maybe even went a season or two overboard.
Dead parrot is open.
Hello, Abdul. Let's just go in here and have a party, why don't we? The huge man ignores you. With some slick music. I do like it. Wait, what? Stealth is at 282. Luck is maxed out? How did I luck out max? Oh, because I did the pickpocket thing, right? Right. Which pickpocket goes up rather quickly. Who are you? Just a random person, huh?
Συγγνώμη, δεν καταλαβαίνω.
The short man with the shifty eyes looks familiar to you. The last time you saw him, he was being dragged away by the guards of Regier. He is Ugarte, the seller of information. The overweight man looks very familiar. You dealt with him before in the city of Regier. He is Signor Ferrari. Sorry, I keep needing to burp. The most suspicious gentleman. Let's talk to Ugarte. Show him the thief sign. Certainly he knows.
Ah, yes, a fellow felon. The guild is hidden near the west gate. Look under the bridge and be sure to watch for traps.
It just gives us that one for free.
It is good to see you again. We parted the last time under most unfortunate circumstances. I was afraid I would not see you or anything else again. Fortunately, I got lucky.
And just how did you get lucky?
I am doing rather well for myself here in Silmaria. There are many things which I know that others want to know as well. Silmaria has her little secrets, and I make a point of finding them. This island is not the pretty little resort it seems to be. There are many dangers for the unwary here.
Yeah, tell me about some rumors, buddy.
You wish to know rumors? I make a living from selling rumors. However, since we are such old friends, I will be happy to share a little of my knowledge with you. There is talk that there will soon be an invasion of this island. Already, many people have left. I will be happy to provide letters of transit should you care to leave here too.
I'm good. I'll stay here and slaughter people.
Farewell, my friend. If you have any need of my services in the future, you can usually find me here at the inn.
See, if I was anybody else, I would be known as a serial killer. But since I do it for justice, I am known as a hero.
Greetings. I am Signor Ferrari, and this is my associate Ugarte. I believe we've had the pleasure of meeting you some time ago in distant Regier. You've made quite a name for yourself, haven't you? It'll be interesting to see what you can do for Silmaria. Rumor has it that you could be her next king. I am the owner of this Dead Parrot Inn. I'm a man of vast influence, and I'm certain we should get to know each other better.
I had previously mentioned in one of my other videos about how sometimes you have to do bad things to have good things happen. Or, like, doing something bad is still a good thing. And that's what I mean. How many men have we killed? How many orphans have we created? How many first day brigands and thieves did we slay down before they had a chance to recant their ways? Is that truly good? We killed them, and then we robbed. We would be known as a grave robber, but they didn't have a chance to be buried yet. And we call ourselves a hero. We do these bad things so good things may happen. Show the thief sign.
Surely you don't think that I would acknowledge that sign, do you?
Oh, of course not. A fine upstanding businessman as you would not understand the thief sign. Great Signor Ferrari.
It is always a pleasure to meet old friends in new places, is it not? I was forced to leave Regier not long after you did. When the Sultan of Shapir took the city over, he did not approve of the way I did business. The Dead Parrot Inn is an oasis in this dreary little kingdom. It is a place to relax, refresh yourself from your busy day. If you are skilled, you can earn some money at the Wheel of Fortune. If you are lucky, you can make some real money betting on the combat held each night at the arena. If you are very, very skilled, you can make even more money by fighting in the arena and backing your winnings with a few well-placed bets. All in all, you will find plenty to amuse yourself here at the Dead Parrot. Silmaria reminds me of Rasir when Ardavis first took over. The warning signs are there that things will get worse here before they get better. How fortunate for Silmaria that you are here.
Yes, for I am going to be the one to change things.
Ugarte has his uses.
I am a businessman, and I've always had my sources for information. If you need to know something, I'm certain I can find out what you want to know. For a modest fee, of course.
Let's say goodbye.
It is good to see you again. I'm quite certain that we'll be seeing more of one another in the future. I do not normally accept bribes. However, I'm willing to make an exception for special occasions. I do not normally...
But he didn't take anything.
Oh, thank you.
Stamina goes up as I stand around talking. Makes sense. We're going to talk to everybody we can in here. Maybe do a game of darts if we have the opportunity.
Well, Nawar, look who walked in. What can I do for you, tall, blonde, and handsome?
I know what I'd like to do for him.
My name is Budar. If you see something you like, just let me know.
If you like what you see, let me know.
Let's talk to the bartender. Show the thief sign.
Have you had too much to drink?
I wish. Let's buy a drink.
What can I get for you, pretty boy?
Ouzo! They have Ouzo in the game. Maybe I can get too drunk and pass out.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to meet a man like you.
I prefer the pleasures that come after meeting the man.
Nawar may be a miss, but she doesn't miss much. Nawar and I come from Razir, where the desert sand is hot.
That's not the only thing that's hot.
I'll be happy to serve you a drink. What can I get for you?
That's pretty weak dialogue, I've got to admit.
The Dead Parrot Inn is the place to visit if you'd like a little nip now and then.
I know I like to nip every once in a while.
Oh, you can gamble on combat or skill or on love, if you like.
I know which I'd like.
These women are really not tempting me, I've got to say.
Just call her Melody. She's real sharp, knocks guys flat, and boy, does she know the score.
You know what, I might just say screw it to dinner tonight. If I skip dinner, I will continue to lose weight. The goal is 150, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely on the slim side, but looks good on stage. Tell about yourself.
Welcome to Silmaria, oh hider in harems. We didn't get a chance to get to know you last time we met.
Oh,
I'd certainly
yeah.
like to get to know you better.
So we didn't get to see this scene. I think the thieves get to see them, or at least maybe we went the wrong way. But basically, you can, in part 2, when you storm Razir, you get into the castle. There's a whole sequence where you meet the harem of women, and you have to hide, and they do what they can to help hide you. And these were some of the women who did that.
This is not a bad place to be, once you get to know it.
There are better things to get to know here.
Come on back and see me sometime.
Alright, please tell me
Hello there, stranger. My name is Nawar, and I'll be happy to help you any way I can.
they did not share the same dialogue tree. Show the thief sign.
You look like you could use a drink.
Mm-hmm. Talk to woman.
I'm happy to greet you any day. It's a pleasure to meet you. Speaking of pleasure...
Uh-huh.
The Dead Parrot is a good place to come when you want some company. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Just show me your money. Silmaria can be cold at night this time of year. You might need something to warm your bed. Or perhaps someone.
Uh-huh. Tell about myself.
So we have met before. I thought so. I'd never forget your face. Come back soon. I can't wait to see your, smile again.
That's really terrible voice acting. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. Okay, let's try this.
So, you want to play with me a little?
Uh-huh. 10 drachmas to play Catch a Color. We're gonna get the parrot.
Oops, got me pin feather. Oops, got me pin feather.
Whatever then. We got black. Oops.
You lose, sucker.
Play again. And womp. We got a red. Let's get another red. I don't know what color I got there. Oh crap. Totally not a red.
You win. Now let me out of here.
Play again. And we release on black. We get it. Oh, we got a yellow. Ah, yes, I got the yellow again. Uh-oh. Totally goofed that one up. Well, let's just click. Ah!
You lose, sucker.
I didn't throw it hard enough. Okay. I think I could get rich doing this. So we got black. And we release on black. To get another black. Well, I already got another black, so that's fine.
You win. Now let me out of here.
Uh-huh. Let's see what we can do. Oh, crap. Okay, so we got a red. We got another red. I think this one's in the pocket. Wait, which one's not the red? Probably this guy.
You win. Now let me out of here.
And I was right. Let's try it again. Man, how much money can I win doing this? So I release on black, and that lands on black. So I release on black. That one's on red. Oh, crap. And there's no way I can win this one. So we're just going to hit the parrot.
Polly wants some Dramamine. You lose, sucker.
All right, we're going to get up to 5 wins, and then we're just going to stop. Oh, crap. Why did I do that? Wait, I got a red. Swamp.
You win. Now let me out of here.
All right, one more. One more win. Seriously, though, this is easy enough to make money on. So we release on red. We get red. Oh, we got a yellow. We got a yellow. 2 yellows does the trick. So far off base.
You win. Now let me out of here.
Yeah, we're just going to quit. 390 drachmas. Yay, hooray. Very impressive almost. Can I just click up there and he does it all automatically? It looks like I can, which is lovely. See, I should eat dinner, but I'm just not hungry. What's over here? Hello, stranger. This guy emits a dangerous aura. Show the thief sign.
Under the bridge. Don't forget to knock. Talk to the man.
The man acknowledges you with a grim smile that has no trace of humor. He doesn't seem too friendly or willing to talk. Well, then never mind. This guy is danger. We need to sneak away. And my sneaking is so hardcore, I'm bleeding again. Wonder if this happens to anybody else, or if it's just me. Coquino. Coquino won twice. Will you challenge the champ? Coquino versus Magnum. Place bet. 60. I'm betting on Coquino. Cool. Please return to the dead parrot after a match to find out the results. See, I feel like they really crapped out with the death scenes in this game. They have 3D, so I mean, they'd have to do a bunch of different animations and whatever. They could have had so much more fun, but once again, this game was rushed. Whenever they released it, they said, hey, you know, we're gonna patch a few things, we're gonna do this, do that. We're gonna add an online component. They had so many more hopes and dreams for this game. But not even 3 months later, not even 90 days later, game's done. Sierra's done. No one continued to develop it. I take that back. I believe that there was a patch. There was one patch that came out, and that's all that was available. And they may have released it after the fact, like maybe they had already started the patch, and then some kind developers decided, look, we're going to do this one for the fans. We're not getting paid. So you're getting it when we get it, when we give it, and that's that. Alrighty, 1234. Can I just rename you? Cannot. Can I delete one? Then we're going to save over this one again. We're going to sneak all the way back. How are we doing on our stats, actually? Still this at 313. Jesus Christ, this is going up way faster. I can't believe we maxed out luck so quickly. Stealth is at 313. We will max that out rather quickly. I'm not sure if we're going to survive sneaking back to our bedroom. If it gets too dangerous, then we'll just go ahead and use the magnet. Magnet Opus. All right. It's actually some really nice music. No, don't go the other way. We want to go this way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to our bedroom. And if we do, we're not going to have the strength to jack off by the time we get there. Oh yeah, look at us go. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky Pete. Yeah, maybe we should just use the magnet now. Can I make it from the rug to the bed? Sleep for 8 hours. So I should wake up at like 9:18. All right. Well, friends, I am afraid I have to say it is time for me to go to bed. Maybe I'll eat something. I'm really on the fence about this whole eating thing. Yeah, all I had today was a double-double. I had potato chips. Should I eat? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But probably not, because it's so late at night. So, you know, screw it. Who cares? Oh, no, you know what? No, I take that back. I do have some, like, little dried vegetables I can eat. I like those things. They're nice. But anyways, I will make sure to tell y'all such gripping details whenever I see y'all again in the next video.